Hey, welcome. What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing tonight on Mixer? So, we do have some things going on today. The very first sort of episode of this series, Bounty. We will get into it really quickly here as we get all of our players in and kind of put a little background music in as we start. So, let's go and say hello to our players. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hello, Civ.
Hello.
Sounds way too excited. I don't know who, but I think it was Josh. Yeah.
Why are we calling me out? This literally just started.
Yep, it just started. So, we're getting it right. So, Pyrrha.
Yes.
You have been pretty much the forefront of this bounty, if I am not mistaken.
Yes.
So why don't you go ahead and kind of give us a little breakdown of what you guys have done so far?
Well, Pyra knows that the Golden Sands were having reports of desert walkers, and that it was perceived that there was cult activity going on around the volcano Mount Glug, which has been smoking. So Pyra ended up going forward to gather a group together, and her plan was to go to Silent Scar's hold to meet with the representative of the Zalamid Empire and find out precisely what seems to be the problem, what they know about it, and stuff like that.
Okay. So how have you gone about building your party?
Initially, Pyra had first started looking into the fellow A ranks, but most of the A ranks are busy out doing other things, ruling kingdoms, getting drunk and passing out in their room. So Pyra ended up looking at the B rank personnel that she knows would be reliable and started gathering them together to be able to form a party that she thinks might be able to hold to the threats of an A rank mission. And then she reached out knowing that there is a particular person that she's fought beside before that she thought might be interested in getting their feet dirty again. So she reached out by sending to Crom and invited Crom to come and assist.
Okay. So, why don't you, since we haven't seen Crom in a while, Crom, what have you been doing in your retirement?
Mostly moping around the his kitchen, cooking, moping, wondering why his sister isn't coming to visit him. But yeah, no, he hasn't been doing anything too productive.
He has been running the Cerulean Taps pretty much.
Yeah.
As Thomas gets distracted.
Yeah, sorry, someone started shouting at me. Crom's been running the Cerulean Taps, cooking food, and clearly...
Being chased down by dogs, as we can hear.
It's whenever he makes sausages, they just smell them. There's a particular dog called Max that keeps chasing him, I don't know why.
So, outside of Crom, Val. So some things have changed for you, huh? Recently, a little off stream, some Discord events.
Very good at things, yes.
Like what?
Well, got to meet Paylor himself, and was finally able to form a pact with Paylor, causing my warlock to now be a Pact of the Celestial.
Compared to the NPC that you were before.
Yes. For a month?
Yeah. So, some newfound powers for Fal. That will take us to Miss Sora.
Hello.
So how did your trip to Yedra work out for you?
It was great. I learned a lot of information. Helped the guild a lot. Got interrogated by a very nice lady. It was good times. I didn't die.
And now you're headed to a different country in Yedra.
Yeah. Alright, I hope the train continues.
So, we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, especially.
That brings us to Miss Jocelyn,
Hi.
also known as Josh, also known as Josh out of character.
Yes, hi.
So, what's Jocelyn been up to?
Well, let's see. Where do I start? You see, it all started. She's been with the others. She's sulking recently because of other events, like being insulted horribly by her own family. That's nice.
Who's also played by you.
Yeah. So I'm insulting myself for. Yeah. So I'm insulting myself, which causing another character of mine to sulk. It's a very confusing train here of sulking and insulting. And now the one that's supposed to be sulking is on an adventure to not sulk. I hope.
What else big has kind of come up for Jocelyn, which is a big change?
Female? Where are you going with
Other
this?
than the gender change, some new information may have fallen into her lap.
Oh, Judith Shepherd? Oh, yeah. I
No,
think so.
no.
Uh,
Thank
More
you for
personal.
holding bounty.
Oh, yes. Yes, her bounty of her home being basically rediscovered because she forgot about it. Well, not forgot about it, but just left it.
The world has seemingly forgot about it.
Yes, and no one seems to know about it. Except for her. And that's still vaguely.
So, Pierre, where have you gathered the party?
She had gathered them together in the nice, posh A rank section of the guild hall.
Yes, she definitely did. So, there are a couple looks as these B ranks move on up towards the A rank lounge.
Awesome Lance.
Hi, my name's Falstar. You can call me Fal.
They kind of just, speak between each other. Eye up Pyrrha,
brought-
who's brought everyone in.
I brought snacks.
Chrome comes with like 3 picnic baskets.
Good to see you, Crom. It's been a long time.
No one comes to visit me. I expected you all to visit me, but no one does.
You didn't come to visit us either.
I'm running a business.
I have a grove to take care of.
I take it you left your animals with Roland and Misty
Yeah, most likely.
and all the Dawnbringer children. So, Pierre, is there any last minute information you're going to give out to the party?
She had already told them what she had been able to read on the bounty board. And she knew the fact that they were going into Yedria, so she had let them know that, and the fact that she knows that Sora and Jacob were doing investigations in Yedria anyway.
Crom, over your 5 years, you spent some time in Yedria, didn't you?
Yeah, I visited my family.
Yeah, which is kind of like, neighbors. You should go ahead and give me a history check. We're 3 retweets away from giving the party advantage.
Yay!
24! Crom's starting off on fire with the natural 20.
Nice.
Crom, you definitely have heard of the Zelibid Empire, and more than just your family. So as we kick it off, we'll kind of bring the music out and kind of get more into the sounds of the desert. So Crom, you would have been there. What would you be asked them about the neighbors? This is just generally. I'm going to give you a free research because you have been in the area.
Oh, about the neighbors?
The Zelibid Empire, which is the land you are going to today.
How many
Back
questions
then,
do I have, to be
I'm
precise?
going to tell you when you're done.
Okay, so first question is, are we friendly or fighting with any other?
We who?
Like, his family, Wavenblight's thing. How do we stand with our neighbors?
Not fans, but not in open conflict or minor conflicts. There'll be skirmishes in the mountains between scouts, but generally none end in death.
Any good hunting grounds in the neighboring lands?
So in Diamond, give me 1 second. I can give you some names here. You know that outside of the Golden Sands, there's a lush jungle to the south, known as the Howling Gardens, which is a very nice kind of hunting lands in there. You know that in between where your family's facility is, on the spine of Bahamut, right? There's two kind of neutral areas in between that neither country has really laid claim to. Those are known as the Krobus Glades, the Philbush Grasslands, and like Fafner's Pond. Those are kind of areas which neither kind of country owns. But you also know that in terms of 76, which is not on here, of course, you know that to the west of the Golden Sands, up on the upper ways, they have a massive river. They do there's a lot of farming, and the land is very fertile.
Then I think the only other question, well, if I'm able to meta slightly, how is this volcano connected with the lands?
It lays inside the Golden Sands. It's always kind of been consistently smoking, but apparently, due to this, something else is going on. It's kind of consistently smoked for tens of thousands of years.
Any places I was told I should go to?
You would have been told if asking about neighbors. You know that there is a sort of alliance, tenuous at best, with the Kingdom in the North, which being Somal. Basically, as Sam was able to travel, speak openly, but, obviously she wasn't treated like a full citizen or anything like that. Zelman is very, very odd. They're at open conflict with Somal and Durius, which has only seemed to pick up steam in the last 5 years. They are very much we'll deal with our own. They don't play as nice as the other countries attempt to with one another. At least on the mainland of Yedra.
Okay, and since it's a family business, I have to ask, what information on dragons did I get? Like, in the local area, have there been some, or have they been just hunted down?
Give me an additional history. You remember hearing a story, but not really being able to remember it at this point. From greatness to Phil.
That's
Cromwell story.
It's him in a nutshell.
So Crom basically informs all of you of this additional information. We proceed to figure what you're doing next.
Looks to Pyrrha.
Alrighty. On the bounty, Pyra had seen the fact that we were supposed to be going towards a certain path. We were supposed to head towards Silent Scar's hold and seek a representative of the Zalamid Empire, so she would lead the group, make sure that we had ended up being able to pick up whatever gear or equipment we would need for the kind of weather that would be in this region. And from there, she would end up heading to the teleportation circle and request if there were any teleportation circle portals that would be able to take them to or as close to the Silent Scar's hold as possible.
What is the weather there like,
Who are you asking?
Crom, since he knows the area?
Crom knows that pretty much it's all tropical. Like Edgery is much more equatorish, so it's more considered a hot climate in general, and you're headed to a desert.
It's why he's literally in shorts. Crom's wearing shorts.
I cannot remember if Val's. I don't think Val's been to a desert before, so he wouldn't know about cold nights.
Yeah, of course, I've not been to a desert before.
And that's it for me.
Anyone else? Okay. Those of you who are not, who are in Mixer and are not in the party, you guys have a new straw poll. So, you make your way to Gabon. It looks to you. It says, well, I can get you to the Mihan High Road. Whereabouts, it's about the best I can do. And he kind of pulls out a scroll case and hands it to Pyrrha.
Pyrrha would glance towards the scroll case and then look towards him, curious.
There is a teleportation circle inside the Scar, but we do not have the information. Apparently, as they are starting to do business with us, it might be of help if we can get them to write down this circle for us.
Pyrrha will give a nod and let him know that she will do everything that she can, since they're going there anyway, to see about contacting the circle on the other side and get them the information so that they can start doing portals to the guild.
Excellent. So, he nods and says, all the information from us is there. All you do is hand it to us, and from there, they'll be able to take care of it.
Sounds good.
He nods. You said climate? Is that what I asked?
Yes.
Did I hear that?
They were wondering on climates in order to make sure that they were properly dressed for when we arrive.
So he looks to the Pyrrha party and, sorry, you're in a heavy jacket, right? Soris?
She is not here right now.
We lost her.
Who is in, heavy clothing? Anyone?
Just Sora.
He informs you that it's going to be very, very hot.
Okay, so attuned to not Boots of the Winterlands.
He would nod.
Okay, hold on. Let me decide what I'm gonna attune to then.
Crom, having one grown up in a desert, two knowing what to wear in a desert, is wearing very light clothing to reflect the heat, but at the same time it's the type of clothing that would come in handy when it hits nighttime, when it gets icy cold. And he will start instructing the other people, but look, you don't want to burn your skin, so you cover up, you don't strip off, basically. He starts instructing the others on what not to wear.
So
Take notes.
Crom begins to give fashion advice to the party.
Cloak of protection.
He strikes the adequate pose.
It definitely is very talkative and walking around it. That's so last summer. You can't wait after Labor Day, and begins to head towards the circle as each of you make your way onto the circle. As you do, you gotta rubs his hands together. The arcane sparks coming off his hands as he extends the hands. Each of the circles beginning to flare up. as the arcane light builds around you, that light blue as it swirls, you immediately go from cold to almost, even if you're appropriately dressed, sweat kind of building on your brim as you find yourself on a very kind of faint road. You look up to each side, and you guys are on the high road. You are hundreds of feet above the dunes below, on this road that kind of follows this rocky cliffside. As I will move you guys maps. You can kind of see the massive deserts and things around. Way in the distance, you can kind of see a glimmering of a city. As we'll also switch over to this. So, immediately, you guys understand the temperature's well over 110 degrees. And you are... most of you are sweating pretty hard.
Crumb's gonna stand there, take a deep breath, and go, oh yeah, smells like home.
I don't see, judging from the coughing, I don't think you like that smell.
No, just, when you intake all that, some rush of hot air from coming from cold, catches your breath.
Especially as cold as it was.
Cough, cough.
It doesn't smell like anything.
That's where you're wrong. Smells like home.
Ah, yes, the home I never had. Desert.
So, immediately you're, oh! And you hear, like, the cracking of, a number of, like, wheels and horses as, you basically, come and appear right in front of a caravan. The horse is just missing all of you and pulling over. The wheel kind of cracks as it hits a rock off to the side. And you hear this, what are you doing?
Oh, we just appeared?
Yeah, it's teleportation.
Being teleported.
What are you... Just looks, and you see him as he is this, dark-skinned, individual, kind of wrapped head, kind of staying in the light. Kind of steps down. My wheel! And he looks back at you. What are you... And you see little glimmers in the sun as they kind of hit some of his skin, almost giving you this little bit of shine and reflection.
What? I looked to the wheel. What happened?
It
hit a rock.
And shattered.
Oh, okay. So
And
mending won't fix that.
If I have mending too, if all of us who have mending would it mend?
No, it's shattered into pieces. More than one. Splintered. Yeah. You would need to try and hopefully find all the pieces in the desert, in the sand, which is with the wind blowing.
From squids.
I'm highly sorry about the damage to your wheel. We had been teleported in on a journey to try to get as close to Silent Scar's hold as possible. Perhaps we could, if you have a spare, we could assist you on changing out your wheel?
He looks at you. I had already used my spare. Do you realize how dangerous this journey is?
No.
Sadly, no. I've never made this journey before.
Sort
By
of.
the way, I'm Falstar. You can call me Fal. How can we help now?
Give me a wheel.
How far
close
away
is-
is the... Yeah, go ahead.
How close is the nearest town or settlement that might have a wheel?
He just rubs his head. He's like, going the wrong way. I'll be stuck out here all day. I don't have the supplies. And he's kind of... Oh, my name's Obsidian, by the way. You realize that he is a male Earth Tensei.
I am Pyrania Delacourt. I am a representative of the Burning Phoenix Guild.
I'm Crumb Ravenblight. I'm a cook.
He just looks back and forth, and he's pacing, and it's 5 days away from the city, and man, he just kind of rubs his head. You know, very, very stressed out at this point.
Sev, since this is such a dangerous journey, can I see or possibly go to try find, how do I put this? The remains of any carts that may have not made it before. Potentially.
This is so you have spent a lot of time in the desert, based on in your history. Okay. That being said, this is a very windy kind of area of desert. So you immediately realize that this is not a super high chance that you're gonna be able to find something easily.
He would still give it a quick look around to see, because it saves the time and having to go from one place to another and bring back a wheel. And
Can I give him guidance?
Sure.
Can I assist?
No,
Hello?
you've never been in desert. Hi,
Hello.
Sora.
Hi,
We
sorry.
decided that you took off your heavy coat, and you're in
Okay.
110-degree weather.
Oh, she's fantastic.
And he just kind of looks for, there's a dragon! Board! He kind of like grabs like part of the wheel, swings it back and forth. Back!
She's friendly.
She's with us.
she's
not a dragon.
Yeah, she's
Close
Dragon
enough!
Big difference.
He motions through,
she's
like, sticks in
metallic.
the bag, swinging back and forth, and he grabs out like a symbol and, stay away!
She's metallic.
Can I identify what the symbol is?
Maybe a religion check.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
That's exactly what an evil dragon would say.
24.
Also, Sev, what was the role you cut out
I've
for me?
never seen this before. I need a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Can Sora look at it?
Sure.
It's being swung at you.
Crown basically sees all this and starts walking away like, I'm going to find a wheel.
Yeah.
He's very
quite-
much like the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. But he's speaking in a dialect none of you have ever heard
a
before.
D4 for guidance, right?
Yes. Sorry, you have no clue. You've never seen this symbol before.
What? What symbol is that?
He's swinging the wheel,
Oh, please pay attention. I'll stay back here.
You guys start hearing the pattering of, a couple horses on part of the rocky path. Pyrrha, you have a stupid high pass perception rate.
25.
Yeah. You kind of see them cresting. They look like, again, two individuals that have, in wraps. You see the glint. They are armed, like, as the weapons come up, with the scimitars, kind of coming up over, riding the horses hard towards, it looks like they were ahead. They're kind of the scouting, and they're coming back because he didn't catch up to them as quick. And immediately, upon seeing a group and the dragon boy, the blades do come out, and they kind of get into a more of a combat-oriented riding stance.
Pyrrha will hold up one hand because her other one's already going for the grip and support of her shield. The sigil of Torm just radiating off of the surface of the shield. Hold, easy. We are not a threat. We were teleported onto this path, and a rock happened to break his wheel. We have one of our members already going to see if a replacement wheel can be found in the nearby area.
Speaking of which, Sev, 33.
Yeah, you have to realize it's not like there's just a wheel sitting next to you.
I know.
I'll resolve your role when it's appropriate.
Oh God.
Stand between Sora and the guards.
And as they come, they hold and they start circling around you. Again, speaking in this odd dialect that you've not heard before. Pyrrha. It says Crom's not there. Yeah, really just Pyrrha in this instance. Pyrrha reminds you of hearing either Sam kind of speak in her native tongue, or times with Griffin, when Griffin was teaching Allura kind of Somish.
Okay, she would definitely be more.
It's different. You're able to identify that. You've been around
Yeah,
those two enough, knowing that
Especially
each of the
Griffin.
lands have their own dialects. You remember Griffin telling you that too. So this is definitely whatever the version of Zalmid is, right? So that is for sure. This is probably whatever that version, whatever it's called. You're not sure. No, you never bothered to, never asked. Nor did Griffin ever tell you. So they're speaking. He says, "Where are you all from?"
We're here from the Burning Phoenix Guild.
The hell's a Burning Phoenix Guild?
It is a guild of adventurers.
Well, I got the fact that it was a guild. He looks to Pyrrha for a moment, just stopping, swinging this broken wheel towards Sora.
Please
Now,
stop.
mind you, he's like 40 feet away from her. She's in no danger, but he's just consistently swinging it to keep her back.
Please,
Yeah, also Sora has her hands up. She's not trying to be threatening.
No, I know, but this the culture.
please stop swinging the wheel.
Ah! He swings it faster.
As I said, it is a guild of adventurers. We go on journeys and take care of quests and missions and help people when they are in need of help.
One of the riders kind of dismounts, making his way, in the sand, the kind of the creaking of footsteps towards who's I would think probably Pierre is probably the closest, out front with everyone else behind her except for Crown.
Yeah, Pyrrha would
Because
basically be trying to
Val's right
shield
in front of her,
everybody.
yeah. And Josh is somewhere in the mid-ground. So he kind of walks towards Pyrrha and looks down, kind of reaching up. The black kind of like turban just pulls the thing as the face kind of is shown. Pyrrha looks oddly familiar. Not like you know this person, but this is the second third Dantice you've ever seen in your life.
Pyrrha gasps, "You're a Dantes."
He gasps, "You're short, but you wield a big hammer."
Yes, my Lord Torm has guided me quite often that the best way to be able to get people's attention, especially when it comes to the undead, is to hit them with things that make them no longer be able to get back up.
He chuckles. Just undead. I'm pretty sure you can hit anything in suspicion that way.
I have actually done quite a few things with this hammer. I've done ancient dragons, I've done titans, I've done quite a few different creatures, but we've heard about some issues around Mount Glug recently with activities and walkers in the Golden Sands, so we came out to see if perhaps we could lend some aid.
He shrugs a little bit towards the Mount Glug. I've seen no change. He kind of points to it. You can see it in the distance, in the horizon. The massive kind of volcano that's still smoking. No kind of change that compared to what you've heard is a consistent that you can notice at least from here.
Too far away to do in nature, I imagine.
Yes,
Okay.
and very loud in the background again somehow. As he sits there and kind of looks towards, again, still swinging the broken wagon wheel around. Will you put that down? If they aimed to kill you, you'd already be dead. Just he stops and puts it down, still holding the symbol. Like, he's holding the symbol, you notice, Pyrrha, so hard out, you could see blood trickling, from his hand down his arm.
Pyrrha will slowly reach out one hand towards the gentleman with the symbol,
Ah!
palm up, no threat whatsoever, completely peaceful, just reaching out, and she will slowly bring out her hand, clearly not intending any harm, and just lightly touch his hand and do a lay on hands. healing the injury.
It's like 1 point of damage.
Yep.
He's just done enough just to cut himself. He realized that like in another 5 minutes he's gonna have gripped it hard enough that he still cuts himself again. This man is not bright. He knows how to drive a caravan, and that's about it.
Would you perhaps be interested in teaching us more of the following that you follow with the sigil?
He starts speaking again in that language. He kind of the dentist looking over you is he doesn't know anything. He's kind of a simple man.
Then why do you have him?
He can drive these roads better than just about anyone else. He motions to the fact that you guys literally appeared in front of him, and he was able to, while on this narrow kind of raised road, shatter a wheel and not go over hundreds of feet to his death.
Pyrrha has land vehicles, so she has an understanding of where that comes from.
He's very
Same.
talented in being able to do this.
I like him.
Sora, who he hates, loves him. I love it. So, eventually, as you know, the dentist is walking around and propping up the making sure nothing else is damaged or lost. Crom eventually comes back, kind of covered in some sand, and he's got over his hands. He's holding a wagon wheel
Splendid.
as he somehow found it like a needle in a haystack. A wagon wheel in a massive amount of dunes.
Where did you find that?
26 passive perception. I found a wheel.
33 survival. 30 is near impossible tasks.
Mm-hmm.
The DC was 30, by the way.
Nice guidance.
So,
Oh, Crumb.
I found a wheel. Hi, Sora.
Find a wheel!
no, Crom, I'm going to let you roll a history on this wheel.
Okay.
'Cause it entertains me.
Can I have a guidance?
No, because you would have been doing this on the way back.
Okay.
No, that's fine. Who has land vehicle proficiencies?
Pyra does.
Val does.
If you have land vehicle proficiencies, you may roll me a history. No guidances.
So can I roll another history?
No. Yeah, why not? Why not? So,
It goes good and bad and good and bad. Don't ask me why.
So Pyrrha and DC was 18, Val. You know that Val, I'll give you the base information. You would get some. This is not a normal caravan wheel, and that is no more evident to everyone as there is a massive spike on one end of it. Pyrrha and Crumb, this is a wheel. It will fit and it will work. However, it's a wheel to like a battle chariot. Alongside, it's got this massive blade that will cut anything to the side of it. And then it's, reinforced. This is the wheel that Crom finds.
Crum looks over at the wagon driver and goes, "It's a better wheel."
Was there only one of them?
Wonders if he can go back and check.
He could.
Oh god.
So Crom gets back, gives him that, walks back, comes back with 3 more wheels, and you literally pimp his caravan, as he now has battle chariot wheels on each of his things. Puts the other wagon wheels back in the wagon.
Alright.
As this man has, this very, kind of rickety old wagon full of supplies, and, these heavy-duty wheels. So it's like, you ever see, the $200, Civic in the city that has,
Yes.
$2,000 rims? He's
Yeah.
basically has the medieval version of that.
Better part is the fact that I can envision the Dantes on one side and Pyra on the other, and the two are just lifting the
Yep.
chariot right off the ground. Who needs floor jacks?
Yep, pimp
And
by
Crum
ride,
just
D&D
disappearing
version.
into the desert and coming back with another wheel,
And Val's putting him on.
And Johnson
Him
just,
popping out of the sand like a ferret.
Johnson just stands there, just exasperated at the fact that he just found wheels in a desert.
I'm sorry. Am I the only person who's now picturing like these raiders who come back to their wagon and their wheels are gone and just on bricks?
Instead of taking the whole wagon, Crumb just took it apart himself.
It's like, they don't need these. So,
They don't need them now. Ours now. Oh my god.
So he kind of looks at all, he smiles. Somewhere, Exhibit is proud in the background. As he kind of gets up on the horses, are looking. They got this extra strut now because they have these massive like battle wheels.
am I the only person worried about civilians walking along the road now because we have the
No.
plagues on our side?
Oh god.
I've got my knee. My ankles.
My
Where'd they go?
Where'd they go?
Oh, there's Old Man Johnson. Where'd Old Man Johnson go?
My leg.
So
Bye. He's waving at me.
he
What's
kind of
your
looks.
plan?
He kind of looks at all of them and says, "Well, you're all gonna die out here, aren't you?"
Probably.
I hope not.
Oh, well.
The Dantes nods to Obsidian, who kind of hops over and starts opening. They're the spiked wheels that has like the really nasty, they're kind of like the turn. So like they're the meat grinders. Yeah. So he kind of walks, gets into the back and starts pulling open this bag as he pulls out these black. It's very similar to what they are all wearing, kind of like turbans that will help you, keep things out. As he gives one to each. You did upgrade and you did help. He even gives one to you, Dragonborn.
Yeah.
He grabs the 10-foot pole first and puts it on it and extends it to you while holding the symbol.
Okay, I have to ask.
You.
I have to ask. How skimpy is this for Jocelyn? I have
It's
to
not.
ask.
It's a turn. It's on your head.
Oh, that. I saw
I
you
mean,
getting like a full outfit.
if you want,
thought you were giving a full
like the harem dancer's veil, like I'm sure he has one. It's gonna provide you no benefits except making you look like more of a walking proposition.
Stop trying to beat your record of being propositioned.
I mean, he holds up options: turban or harem veil.
I'll take the turban. Take the turban.
Okay, it's a smart choice.
No, wait, no. The thing that actually provides me good benefits in the heat. I'm not this dumb. No, you have a 14 intelligence, Jocelyn.
So which one did you take?
The one that'll provide me benefits.
I'm not
in the-
going to tell you which one it is. Which one are you taking? There's a turban and a harem veil. It's like pick your own reward at the end of the quest. It's like one has all greens, it's all benefits. The other one, like, it just says looks fabulous at the bottom. Which one are you taking?
turban.
The turban? Yeah, good choice.
What does the turban do, Sav?
It's gonna help you not have to make as many checks because your skin's not literally burning off your face.
Pyrrha is going to see if the guy has an entire outfit. That way she can shelter some of, because she wears scale mail and has a lot of metal involved with what she wears.
Pyrrha's probably lost like 3 pounds so far.
Yeah, she's
It's
going to
fine.
see what she can do insofar as fabrics to put over the metal to be able to shelter it a little more.
That reminds me, crumbs and material.
Yeah, Crom's baking alive as well.
Yeah. Crumb's gonna. Well, Crumb would have worn his club. I hear you laughing, Firefly.
At best, in terms of what they will tell you, not smart to wear heavy armor in the desert. Period.
Fortunately it's a medium.
No sort of they have kind of padded outfits, they'd be considered like studded leather. Kind of things that will help you beat the heat. In terms of outfits, but nothing that will really kind of just go over and provide you an immediate benefit. At most, they can give you kind of like a robe that goes over it, but you're still going to be worrying about dehydration heavily, the two of you.
Can I modify, not physically like go in and tinker with the armor, but set it so that my clothes are under the plates, because it's plate mail, which means they're plates. So can I rest the plates on top of the robe?
Well, that doesn't help you. You're a big shiny piece of metal. As the sun hits it, it bakes you.
Okay, no, I was just saying if that would.
It's not going to help you. It's only going to make it worse.
I mean, it stops the metal from sticking to my skin and hurting me.
You still are wearing something underneath. This is just to go over it that will kind of somewhat lighten the effects.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Or you can, he would offer, for 10 gold, kind of this studded leather, desert-based kind of attire.
Crom will buy it for 10 gold, even if he isn't going to wear it. He's still going to buy it.
Okay.
Pyra will go ahead and buy the studded leather desert outfit just in case, but she would also get the outer clothes. How much would that cost?
He'd offer the two of you. You guys helped him. The two of you.
Okay.
The outer clothes for free. Literally, it's a robe. It's just kind of a lighter fabric. He looks to the others. Anyone else want this desert-based studded leather?
Sora looks to the studs.
They are not metal, because having metal would mean in the heat they will start baking.
Ah! Sora raises a claw. Please.
Ah! He jumps back and jumps over.
Okay. Crom buys it for her, because it's like, this will, Crom will buy it for her.
So Sora, you need to make me a nature check now that you have your own version of the studded leather. Yeah, that's definitely dragon bone. Definitely dragon bone. I'm not sure what kind of dragon, but definitely dragon bone.
That's dragon bone. That's so cool. What dragon did you kill it from? Was it recent?
he shrugs. Whatever. There's many dragonkin that pose threats.
Have you seen any recently though? This feels.
There's a few hundred blue dragons around.
Oh, good! My natural enemies! Yay!
Why are you excited about your natural enemy, Sora?
Because we can talk to them.
Okay.
Jocelyn, just accept it. Just accept it.
The guy just cracks open a bottle of wine. Yeah, talk to him. And just starts drinking.
Can I? I
don't think you need to insight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can just take that as it was. There's no need for insight.
Crom's gonna take out a picnic basket and give him food to go with his wine, something that matches it.
Yeah. So
Sora has studded leather for the first time. Oh my god. I'm
not sure if it would affect.
He finally looks towards Jocelyn, who's you're in your skimpy outfit again, aren't you? Because of the heat.
I dang it, she would be. Yeah.
He looks. He goes. You could be more festive, and he holds up like the harem belly dancer's outfit.
No, my fiance would kill me. And foul.
Raises an eyebrow. What you're wearing? It's technically more modest than what you're wearing.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever seen a belly dancer outfit. Like they actually wear pants.
Oh, okay.
Or long skirts.
And it's actually really
just slit.
beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Then I mean. Yeah.
All it really exposes is your neck and your tummy, really.
Okay, yeah.
It's basically like a bra and like a long skirt, which is
Okay.
which is better than the bra and the short skirt you're currently wearing.
It even has
Sorry,
sleeves.
Okay.
Jocelyn, the only character that can go into the desert, buy desert clothing and put on more clothes.
Achievement unlocked. I think that's an achievement.
Yes, I am, Lodge. Yes, I am. So yeah, packs it. Even gives you the veil.
Okay, thank you. Yay!
He goes, "Do you want to change now?" And he kind of pushes the fact they have a tent.
He looks to the party members. Does anyone mind?
I mean, a number of them are in uncomfortable like armors.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
see.
set the tent up for each kind of.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I just find the situation just funny. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you for the leathers and the turban. It's strange, but it's neat.
Crom will start to share food amongst them because, he knows they've shared with them, they're going to share back. It's just a constant circle of helping each other out. It's how you survive.
Yeah. So there's a meal shared, kind of like a lunch, shared between the groups. As Crom would know that lunchtime is a get the hell out the sun time, and everything's kind of moved. The cart is actually left unattended on the road as the horses and everyone else are kind of taken down this underneath the rocks as where they'd set the tent up to get out of the sun and for the midday sun, as it is the worst time to travel. Crom remembers the dark desert and someone trying to travel during the middle of the day and them nearly dying due to con saves.
Yeah, good times. Crom looks back at those times fondly.
So, eventually, everyone is kind of, you guys have finished up sharing a meal. Is there any? I guess I will allow each of you a question. You will ask a question. You'll make a persuasion roll to see if they're willing to answer it. We'll start with Firefly, who has disadvantage on her persuasion because she's a dragonborn. Sorry, dear.
That's fair.
So, what is your question?
Have you seen have you seen any druids along this way?
And persuasion. Kind of looks towards you and just, the dentist kind of goes, you. Kind of goes back to eating.
She nods.
Crom.
Now, I do have one question, Sev. Do these give off?
This is why we're asking. By the way, everyone,
No.
you have an advantage, as we have hit 12 retweets. We're just
Oh,
8
thank
away
you.
from getting a natural 20, and these, by the way, will stay because this is a serious bounty.
Wonderful.
How do I put this? Do these give off a mercenary? Do these guys give off a mercenary vibe, Sev?
Based on your sort of background, the driver Obsidian, the Earth Gensai, no, he's at best he does what he does. He's a driver. He probably tends to horses when he's not driving a caravan.
Mm-hmm.
The Dantists and the other guards, yeah, you actually would notice they each have when they get out of the sun, so they kind of loosen up and take kind of the extra layers to cover their skin. The really light layers, like whether it be silk or whatever kind of breathable fabric that they're using, they have markings and tattoos and brands everywhere.
Great. So Crom's gonna sit down next to him and I'm like, so how is the mercenary work over in Udra? Lakia, it was so. Well, what's it like over here? Good pay?
Looks you over. You've lived a life then? Take a sip.
I've lived a couple of lives. Mercenary, adventurer, now just a cook.
He laughs. And you come to the Golden Sands to cook.
A friend asked me for a favor. You know, when your friends ask you for a favor, you're there.
Then they pay. He takes a sip. It goes, the life is busy and dangerous as it always has. This is Yetria. At any time, you might be eaten by a dragon. He motions towards Sora. As you see why he motions to the guy still bleeding from the hand as he holds this thing. Now, mind you, you're almost impressed by this man's grip strength because he's been holding this for like 3.5 hours, consistently enough to cut himself.
It's probably from gripping the reins so often.
Yeah. Good grip strength. He goes.
My apologies.
The deity waves his hand and laughs. Can't help how you were born. Trust me. And he kind of sips his thing. If you're looking to find out more about the Merc life, you're looking for the spider's hole when you arrive.
Thank you.
He nods.
Crom will,
Crom did not have to roll a persuasion because he was able to connect with his background. So, that takes us to Miss Pyrrha.
Yay!
What is your question?
Pyrrha would be curious on how frequent dragons seem to be a problem in this area, because they had mentioned the blue dragons and it mentioned how they come up out of nowhere and everything else. Are there any areas that more specifically have the dragon problems? Are there areas that the dragons tend to hit more often? Have they noticed any dragons that are larger significantly than any of the others?
So Pyrrha goes on like this of asking all these questions, and give me a persuasion.
Okay.
Because she's so excited, she's just like bouncing back and forth.
Oh, it's a complete crystal moment. Let's see, persuasion.
19. He answers it not as in depth as you had hoped. Okay, but he looks towards you and says, "Leave the road. Go travel the dunes, and it won't be long before dragons find you, or some sort of kin." He goes, "Head north into the wilds, and you'll find out why no one has settled there. Outside of a few wandering tribes and such."
Pyrrha nods.
What the desert we're called in is? I'm sorry.
The Golden Sands.
The Golden Sands is what it is.
Correct. Jocelyn.
She would ask about the musical culture in this area. And this place is rather hot, so I haven't been in a desert with a wooden instrument before, but I don't think it'd react well. I'm just saying.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion.
I hope I'm good at this. Probably. Maybe not.
21. He like looks around and like pulls the tent door open and motions to the sand. You can see all the musical culture. He just
Sands.
smiles. He smiles and goes, "No, it's a music is a custom. It's has its own kind of vibe here as it would in any kind of hotter place. Mostly played in tavern and watering holes, and the nobles tend to put it on for luxury, as there's very few luxuries in the desert."
She nods to that. Then she starts wondering about the kind of music they'd play. Oh, now she has more questions.
So, Craig.
Yes. I have 2 questions. One I'm hoping you'll give me as a free one. What is his name, the Dantes?
No one's asked.
And that's my question. What is your name?
His name, I've had it copied here for a while. Let me just make sure it's up. I changed it.
How do you spell Dantes?
I will also spell that for you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Deirdre.
In our home, we prefer jazz. All that jazz. So, And he just looks and goes, Jerdal, Fal, Sora, Crom, Pyrrha, Jocelyn, and smirks.
Hi.
Wait, is that second guy called Smirks?
No, he also already know that his name.
Hi, what's your name?
It's Obsidian. I told you that when you first appeared in front of me.
No. No, the other guy. The second mercenary.
Jerdal, the Dantes.
I'm so confused.
There were two mercenaries that came up riding on horseback.
Yeah.
The one was Dantes.
Yeah, the others are outside.
Okay.
Oh,
He was asking what the other ones' names were.
He did not. He already asked this question. You'll be left without names.
that's Sevbine. I didn't think their names. That's
No, I have them all here.
He has them all. We didn't ask. I'm so sad.
You know what? Just for out of character knowledge. Drac, Drug, and where was the last name?
Are they human? Are they Dantes too?
They're all orcs or half orcs.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Thank you.
But you don't know that in character.
That's okay. I'll make a note.
Pepper's Omega. Pepper's Omega. So,
Is he coming?
they look to you and, look up to the sky. Well, it's a long ride across this high road. We need to be on our way.
Now you have new wheels for it.
It's been a pleasure meeting you. Did you say it was 5 days travel to the nearest? Where is it? We're going.
It'll take you about 5 days to get there, yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Is there any pit stops or other faster ways of travel, or?
There's plenty of faster ways of travel. But you already took them and you're only here.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Be careful wherever you're traveling. Hope you get there safely and swiftly.
He smiles and laughs. Oh, there's nothing safe about the center of the continent.
Why are you going there?
It's the only way to get to our final location.
Where's that?
He smiles, that toothy, half-orc dainty smile, and says, well, we can't tell you that. Some secrets are just that.
Interesting.
Well, good luck.
He smiles as they, unpack their tent and kind of point you back on the direction of which you are headed. So, who has a map?
Looks to Crom. Does he have a map?
Yells back to the people, can we have a map?
They're already gone.
This is a repeat. This is a repeat of the war. Oh god, flashbacks.
Alright, Crom. You ready to navigate you some road?
The worst part is Crom isn't even in voice.
No, he's not. We lost Epi.
Yeah.
So I guess it's Sora. You ready to be the homing dragonborn?
I'm prepared.
Guidance.
You can't guidance this. This is a consistent roll. Like, it's not just a one check.
Okay,
If she was trying to find a spot in the map, guidance would apply. But this is literally over the course of a day.
I'm not sure if I can inspire.
What are we doing?
Hey, he comes back.
Epic! Yay!
Oh God.
Sorry, my Discord dropped me for some reason.
So, Crom,
Can I inspire?
they figured out that you don't have because it's not. It's more than a single check.
Okay.
I just make it make one instead of making it make one per hour, and that's just rolling dice to the fact of rolling dice. So Crom, they have left. The caravanners have left. wished you well, and then you realize that you don't have a map.
Wait, you didn't? Looks to the Pyrrha. You didn't bring a map?
I figured we'd be able to get a little closer to the city, and this is a wide open space. There are no
So
normal paths here.
You're telling me you assumed that you could go to a desert and find your way?
I didn't know how far deserts go. I've never been to one before.
You could have asked me.
That's why I brought you. You're smarter about these things than I am.
So, just so you guys are aware, this desert's more than 14 days across. If you encounter no sort of issues in your travel.
Crumb looks around. Did they point the right way by any chance?
We've been heading in that way. I don't know if it was
You
the
can
right way,
faintly
but we're
see,
heading where
like,
they pointed.
The vestige of the city.
We're 5 days from the nearest place. Ish.
Is
Pyrrha
Craig talking, or is it just me?
Just you. We hear. I hear Sora and Pyrrha.
Pyrrha, during the course of speaking to Crom about it, was just smiling the entire time. That passive, peaceful, calm smile that's just joyful about everything.
You then remember hearing something about James.
And the smile starts to twitch.
Crom on his passive 26 perception, does he notice the twitch?
He does.
Pyrrha, what's wrong?
Let's not talk about it.
I was just thinking about something that somebody had told a member of the guild, and it wasn't exactly pleasing to me.
Crom first gives Pyrrha a hug. And
Pyrrha
goes,
hugs back.
Do you want me to break their kneecaps?
I'm sure that could certainly be arranged. It would probably improve their demeanor.
So
And their
Crom,
height.
I need a survival check from you.
I don't think that's what they meant by bringing them down to your level.
High fives, Firefly.
Can I
Survival.
give guidance?
No, because this is a day's worth.
Crom's gonna crack his neck, look around. He can see the city in the distance, right?
Yeah,
He knows it's not a mirage or a big
he
creature
doesn't know that at all.
laying there. Is there a check I can make to make sure it's actually the city he can see?
Not at this distance.
Okay, so survival.
So Crom, you realize heading directly towards it would probably be too easy, because that's definitely not, a few hundred miles away. So on the first day, you decide to follow the road. As you go, the first day going by, most of you accompanying. I have 2 questions to ask, Pyrrha and Crom. Did you change out of your heavy armor?
Yeah,
Pyrrha.
much to my frustration, yeah.
Much to Pyra's frustration, she would have ended up doing it.
Okay. You don't have to make con saves on day 1. For basically baking in your suits. The first day goes by, and it's kind of for Crom, this is normal for you. Sora, I'd say you have an easier job doing this, but for Fal and for Jocelyn, and Pyrrha, it's weird the dynamics of day and night changing for you, where you're traveling as much as you can during the night, except for the middle of the night because of it being the absolute coldest it can get. It's really odd for 3 of you. The first night not getting like a full rest, not taking exhaustion, but just not being used to the bodies of getting a full rest on your first night.
Okay.
The second day, I'm gonna roll because so your first encounter was determined by
Votes.
votes by the mixer. They decided to give you a friendly encounter.
Thank you, Mixer.
Thank you, Mixer.
Thank God.
However, the second day is determined by the dice.
Oh boy.
Are all the options dragons?
No, they're not.
Okay, good.
You get to head out, and you guys are kind of traveling through the night, and sunrise is coming, but you're not kind of, you still have multiple hours left to travel. Give me a survival first. Okay, still kind of keeping varying from the path, trying to see anything that you can over and through the dunes, which is hard, but you're still staying near it. I need you and Sora to give me nature checks. Just the two of you. Crom, it's fine. Sora,
Hey,
the horizon looks weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it's natural, but it doesn't look good.
Hold up. Just the horizon look weird to anyone else? Natural, but not.
can I make a perception stuff?
Sure.
To see if there's.
Wait for double nat ones again.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Okay,
is.
got it.
Crom's still looking because of the 11. Sorry, double nat one still has some Yeah, Crom, that's a city. Yeah.
it's just the city. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's looking in the opposite direction than you. Sorry.
Sort of blinks. Perception?
That's fair. The rest of you can interact now. This is just the people that pick it up first.
Oh,
I don't know. It's like the horizon just got closer. You're not sure.
I'll try perception. Ooh,
The
yes.
horizon got closer.
Jocelyn
Shouldn't do
starts
that.
arguing with Crom that that's actually a giant tooth and not a city.
It's a tooth, obviously. Come on now.
Para, usually the horizon's farther away.
With double sight, does it help me at all?
No, it's well
Okay.
outside of your range.
Fair enough.
Crum's gonna think nothing of it, and he's gonna start to look for bugs together to make dinner tonight.
Crom, give me another perception check. Foul. That horizon is pretty close. It's weird.
And because Pyra has folk hero and she was brought up mostly in temples and everything else, would I be able to do a history to see if she's ever heard a story of a situation like this?
With
Question.
Crom, probably not.
Just because we live in a world where this is possible. Likely, what would I roll to determine if that's something moving on the ground? Like under the ground to hoof up the sand to make the horizon look bigger.
I need to do an investigation.
Okay.
Crom, there's no bugs whatsoever. Like everything's gone into hiding.
Oh,
Can I make a
Sorry, you have no
nature?
clue.
Can I make a nature?
Do you start looking at the rest of them? Where the rest of them are, as you and Jocelyn are arguing, and the rest are kind of concerned about the horizon.
Can I make how do I put this? Can I make a survival for Crum's survival instincts? Hang on,
yeah,
there's
sure.
no bugs.
I'll let you make a survival check for this.
Tooth.
Crom, the air's
Uh-huh.
weird. It even tastes different. You remember, it takes you a minute because of your, it's been a while since you've been in a desert. And then something happens. I mean, hold on, let me just get the proper, sort of, mood for this.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, let me make sure I have my,
I'm gonna go find my brown pants. Back in a
hold on a
second.
second. No, you're good.
No brown pants?
Get sore radiant action?
What do you want to radiant action for? To do what? I'm listening. I'm trying to listen.
I
Do you want to?
Okay.
Do you want a
I'm
suggestion?
gonna have it ready. I'm just gonna go. Ready?
Yeah. Now, the only thing she would ready in action would be to, if something was hostile, to warn the party.
No. Why? Why?
What?
Oh God, Sev, God damn you!
So Crumb turns slowly over the corner, and as if there was a rave in the middle of the desert, a massive sandstorm begins to come over the dunes, headed towards you, Crumb.
Crumb grabs Sora and is like, wild shape into something that can tunnel. Wild shape into something that can tunnel now.
Joshua, bring out your HUD again.
Yeah, start casting.
Okay.
1 minute.
Giant scorpion! Don't fail me now!
He grabs onto her tail. Tunnel, Sora, for all you can. He wants to get dragged down into the tunnel with her.
I take it you're just casting it, not actually.
No, not ritual.
Okay. Josh is just like, ah. You guys see as Sora starts trying to like claw. Sora, you look up and see like this dome just appear, and Josh goes running in.
Oh, let's go there. That seems like a runs in.
Hurry up!
Joins.
Hurry up!
Josh, you realize the door's open. There's sand starting to fill your tiny hut.
Hurry up!
Sora moves in!
Sora, you gotta move in, but you're still in giant scorpion form. You can't fit.
Oh no! Can I burrow under the hut? I don't know
You
if
can
that's a
just drop
floor.
form.
I could do that, but next time, when we have more time, we'll figure this out. She drops a worm and runs in.
So, thank you for the host, Richard Gladiator. As everyone makes it in, Jocelyn shuts the... Jocelyn, let me read this. I need a strength check from you.
Wait,
as
why?
the wind and sand are pushing the door open.
Okay.
It's open.
Can Crumb assist?
Can
Let's-
Pyra assist?
Let's have her try first. She's trying to get, she was waiting. You guys are running.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I will use Peerless Skill if I need to. 28!
Joshua says, "Not today!" Throws the door, it slams in and vibrates the whole tiny hut.
Yay!
So you guys can see out of this thing. You watch as you're seeing like bits of like creatures fly by you. They look like they're severed. The sandstorm beating down on you for about an hour and a half at this point, right? You watch as like there's something walking towards you guys, kind of trying to cover its skin. It stops and just collapses. You have the hand kind of going away from the face, and you just see this streak of blood as the sand now moving at 200-300 miles an hour in the sandstorm, just tearing the flesh off the person caught inside.
Oh, buddy!
Sev, I do have one question. Is Sandstorm playing in the tiny hut? Because
It is, because it's a bard.
it's a bard, yeah.
Yep.
Just strobe lights. And we're sitting there going, "Oh my god, that poor person!" Crom in the background, doing big fish, little fish cardboard box.
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, just Google it.
And after a few hours, the winds seem to die down. As you guys make your way, you kind of realize, Jocelyn, that over the last hour or so, it's not worked as well as you'd hoped. Your tiny hut seems to be buried.
Completely.
Most of it, at least.
Oh.
You can kind of see the sun at the very top. But you realize if you dispel
We're
that
screwed.
tiny hut, that you're gonna get buried.
We have 6.5 hours to figure this out.
Looks down. What's the floor like?
It's the bottom of the tiny hut.
It's a dome of force.
Yeah, it's a dome. It has a floor.
It's like a ball, I guess. I don't know.
Otherwise, everything would just dig underneath it and kill you from underneath.
Wait. He just said it's like a ball. Everyone run at one side and we get it to rotate.
You know, I will actually let you attempt this. Jocelyn, do you spend...
There's no reason.
Do you spend all your bardic inspirations to your party and then self-inspire yourself?
Yes, I will use all of my inspirations for this.
Okay. No, I'm dead serious. I'm going to lie. I want everyone to roll me a strength check, and then, Jocelyn, you roll me 5d10 at the end for all the
Okay.
inspirations. No, we're
Strength check.
I'm gonna let
Guided?
you guys try this party. No, because you're all trying to do it at the same time.
All
You
right.
could guidance yourself if you'd like.
Not bad.
I will guidance myself then, and I will do my strength.
Okay, tell me when everyone.
That sucks.
So I
Don't
know
forget your guide.
2d4s, so that's 2 plus 5d10.
Okay, lots of sighing.
That's everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all my inspirations.
Okay, just making sure that it's everything. And then, oh wait, Pierre would have had advantage on this one. So that's another 9. So by 3 points, rolling 103 total strength, you guys charged from whoever's idea this was
It was technically Crumb and I.
towards the door as you guys charge. Everyone throwing their full body weight into this dome, which it starts moving. It goes up. You guys see the sand pile in behind it, and you realize that now the dome is vertical. So the flat part being here, the dome kind of forming like a D, like you just dicked yourselves. As the door to the dome is now at the very bottom.
How deep are we now?
You're no deeper than you
What?
were before, but it's now like the other end of it. Like the door is facing the very bottom. You guys are teetered to the in an angle.
Right, but I'm wondering if we can get up towards the top and then dispel it. Would be
So this is the floor, right?
Where are we looking?
Can you not see where I'm drawing right now?
No.
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 Are you guys
I'm
not
gonna-
on here?
Are you on the right layer?
Oh, hold on. I'm on
Crumb.
this. Hold on, I got you guys. Don't worry.
I've
I've got you down on the map anyway. On this one.
Crom looks at everyone and
So
goes,
this.
now we run and rotate the
So
door
Here's the
to the
door.
top.
Okay.
The door's right
Card on a
there.
robot.
No, you're not a robot.
Oh,
And the
I
sand
couldn't hear
level
anybody. That's why.
is there.
Oh.
You
we're
basically
gonna-
turned the top of it into. You've buried yourself, basically. And what you realize is it's. Here's the bad part that you guys weren't thinking of. So that's oh no, it's opaque. So you're not no, there's a benefit. You're not burning alive.
So Crom's gonna look at them and go, right, now we run in the same direction and rotate the door so it's at the top.
You want to make this into a hamster wheel.
And then we climb out the door.
And we climb out the door.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't. I'm letting them try their plans. I was like, 100 strength's worth it, and then they got 103.
All right. If you want to. Does this count as Earth? Just out of curiosity. The sand.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if it would work, but you could turn it into an Earth elemental and then just pick everyone
You can't
up.
move your way through the
That's true.
the barrier.
That's
Can't
true.
pass through it as well, if I remember the spell correctly.
You have to open the door.
So, we
You
start
try
running.
the door, Sora.
Yeah, Sora tries the door.
Yeah, it's against the ground now. There's no way to open the door.
Oh, darn it.
so we start running.
Hold on a second.
Hamster wheel it.
Hold on 1 second, Hamsterino.
You do realize the longer you spend waiting, the less time this is going to be up, right?
Yeah.
So if you're figuring something out, we can still run and figure it out at the same time. Just saying.
Pyro would look towards Jocelyn and go, "What about Pegasuses?
Oh my God, you're right.
We can both summon a Pegasus, end up using the Pegasus to
Besides
pull
the
this
Pegasus,
thing out."
The Pegasus are large, dang it, they don't fit.
They don't fit inside, and you can't cast outside.
You can't cast out.
Because we'd have to have the door open to be able to cast it outside.
Yep.
So, again, my statement of rotating the door to the top is still correct, right?
There's 3 of us, and then that's 4. I can actually cast fly because of my instrument. That's all of us, isn't it?
The door's still at the
That's-
bottom.
Right, but if we get above the sand point while we're
Dear God,
And then-
can we just rotate the door first and then figure out what to do from there?
Okay, fine. Are we doing this song and dance again, Sev?
You are.
Can I use athletics?
No.
Okay, so
You-
strength.
Yeah, because you're literally trying to fight against the magic here. And the DC is higher, by the way, because you're now buried in trying to spin this thing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to roll. I don't think I got a short rest in after that.
You would have taken one.
Okay. Then I'll roll my 5 if everyone's rolled theirs.
That it tries to spin and nothing.
Again?
Oh my God.
Spin!
how much time has passed?
You guys have been here for like 3 hours.
We have a grand total of 8, so subtract.
No,
from
no.
here.
So you've been in here for about 5, 2.5 hours sunstorm and about 3 hours. We'll call it 6 hours. 6 of the 8.
So we have
Let's
2 hours
just
left.
fly to the top and then dispel the thing
No,
and we're out.
you don't get it. Even if we fly to the top, as soon as we get up to the top, the sand's going to start falling in.
Josh can dispel it. That's he's trying to get everyone up to the top.
Okay,
And then dispel
I'll go with that.
Okay, so basically, at one point there's this area right here. I don't know if I can ping it or not, or freaking roll 20 being dumb. Anyway, there's an area at the top. Yeah,
There's a
and
bubble of it up top.
then if we all fly up there, and then I dispel it.
And he's gonna say tell Sora to go into a form that has burrow speed. It's not a giant scorpion because it can't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll look.
Turn into a mole, Sora! A mole!
I can fly on myself and Sora easily, and Joshua can get the others.
No, I can only cast it at the base level because it's from my instrument.
Right, which is... Oh, you get 2, and I can get 3.
No, okay. Fly is only on yourself. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's only one person at base level, and I can only cast it at base level because it's from the dust loop.
Bro speed.
Okay.
Am I right with
Yeah.
saying that, Sev?
Or
I
sure,
got one
you could
additional
also
pistol.
just wait until you get swallowed by the sand
Works for me.
and go Earth Elemental.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets thumbs up.
Okay. This has been. I don't know what to think.
There's a ritualistic casting of fly as everyone goes to the very top, trying to put their arms out and getting, squishing in. You realize that Fal and Jocelyn, you're pretty much up there. Pyrrha and Crab, you just get your heads above the sand level because you realize you're gonna get caught in. There's no way to get all 4 of you up there, and Sora just sits there and waves at you.
Waves.
Where's the back?
Are we all ready? Wonderful excitement, everyone. Glad.
Sora, can you save them as soon as possible, please?
They'll have their heads above sand.
Right, but still need to be dug out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're all ready then, yes? I just want to double check because I don't want suffocating people. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
So it dispels. Sora immediately turning into Earth Elemental as the sand begins to fall. She jumps up, grabbing both Crumb and Pyrrha, popping out of the top as you all maintain the field. And you realize that had you looked around previously at the location and moved 5 feet in any direction, this wouldn't have become a problem because you were just in a little divot. That's why there was so much sand giving up. No one ever asked where you were on the road.
True.
You could have walked 5 feet in any direction and been out of this little valley.
Dang it.
Well, that was fun.
We were in a hurry. We dealt with it. We're all alive.
I managed to get a tiny hut to roll over onto its side. That's an achievement in itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
I'm out of inspiration. That's another achievement.
Sora puts Pyrrha and Crom down. She walks in the sand.
I was like,
In the sand.
"Aw, I was enjoying being princess carried."
She puts you back up. She has tremor sense up to 60 feet. What she sense?
Absolutely nothing.
Cool.
So, as everyone kind of coalesces and begins to move on, Crom, I need another survival check, but because you've been hit by a sandstorm, you're doing him a disadvantage now, buddy. Because the road is
yay.
gone and you don't have a map.
Looks at Sora. Sora, you're an Earth Elemental. Could you please dust off the road for me?
Okay.
Get rid of all the sand so we can find the road again. I'm sure you can find the road.
Okay. She will try.
Does Sora find the road, Sam?
How long can Sora...
24 hours. She's attuned to Celeste.
So you're gonna maintain Earth Elemental for 24 hours, trying to find the curves in the road. So,
I mean,
we will change to Crom not leading the party, and Sora, you'll make me a survival check at disadvantage.
okay.
And you're looking for the road, you're not even looking for the city.
I know, right? Under buried of sand. I mean, this is gonna go great, guys.
We believe.
Huh.
So you just see like, Sora's upside down. She's walking on her hands. You just see the Earth Elemental legs leading the way. As she walks on her hands, looking at the road.
Follow.
I don't know what's going on anymore. She says that she follows.
I was just looking for her to dust off the road so I knew where we were.
But there's a ton of dust. It would take too long.
It'd take forever.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you guys make it up, and Sora is your party leader. So, with her head buried, we find something. Sora kind of comes into this this area. See these two big statues? As you realize you're getting close to a split in the road, where obviously one path will lead towards the city itself. But you realize you're on the road. You can kind of move forward. They didn't bother to check out. They didn't bother to go check it out, Laz. So I'm not gonna give them the stuff. They didn't care about the dead body.
I cared.
You didn't go.
I just
look
didn't
for
know
it.
I didn't think we could find it.
It kind of went squished. Kind of went squished a little bit.
It was buried under
EBT
sand.
Bully Lover, thank you for the follow, man. You squished it with the dome
Oh,
I
I
mean,
didn't know
a
that.
little bit.
it would have been buried under how much sand? We wouldn't have been able to see it, so it wouldn't have been.
You found the road.
Sora could have found it.
Could she have found it while searching for the road? That's
No,
the
but
question.
she didn't look for it. You guys went forward. She didn't go, but she'd have to go back and look for it. So, you guys realize you're on the road. As there's two kind of large rocky ledges leading towards you. You can get that you've traveled another 2 days. The split one leading up towards the with Sora's guidance following the road. You didn't come into the back end of the city, which would have been nothing but sheer cliff sides. You are just towards the crossroads, the Mihan crossroads.
Get Sora's attention.
She's unshaped, and now that you guys
Okay.
can follow the path easier.
Yeah.
I cannot see anything.
Oh,
I can.
Sorry, someone that just had their token remade.
I can't see anything either.
I want to hear from you, Fal. You can literally fix your token.
I can't find my token to fix it.
No, but you've done it before. There you go. Fal with this stupid, conceited, other end of the map.
I guess I see Robot Seb, I see.
I'm not worried about him. I don't have your ribbon. Looks to make sure. Oh, we did drop a little bit of frames. So, you guys are here. You're in control of your...
So who's going first?
Pure, then foul.
I'm an archer, so
I'll go for it. Wait, no, never mind.
Oh,
but,
Pure had to run to the mailbox.
I can also tank, so he cringes thinking back to every time he's tanked and how often he's nearly died. Yeah, I can go first. Or second-ish, if you want.
Do we want to go 2 by 2?
I think.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I guess. Sora, do you want to be behind Crumb or shall I?
2 by 2 by 1.
I'll be in the back.
Okay.
You hear a whistle. Crumb. You realize what a whistle generally means.
That there's either someone spotted us or they're asking for a
From up
whistle
here,
back.
on a ledge, you see
Uh-huh.
this large kind of figure start walking towards with this massive silvered sword. And you recognize that skins don't normally look like that. He's got red skin
Looks towards Sora.
with these kind of horns growing out of their head. Big kind of snarling face with these pointed ears and gold rings.
Is he a tiefling?
Oh, you can be in.
He's not. He doesn't have
Okay.
wings
Okay.
or scales. He's got hair. He just has. Just looks. You call out. Are you a tiefling?
No.
Tell me you call that out.
Oh, sure. Why not?
He snarls at you and starts speaking in primordial.
Scrolls to check if I have that. I don't.
I shouldn't have shifted form. That other form spoke it.
The primordial, or did it speak?
Terran
Terran.
is technically what they would speak.
Wouldn't understood it.
Okay.
Crumb does what he does when something else starts speaking in another language. He starts to circle through all the languages he knows and speaks at it. So,
Just
Hello.
stares at you.
so that's
Does
draconic
everyone
half.
try and figure out what it is?
I
Yeah.
do.
I do.
Roll me an Arcana.
Yeah, I also.
Oh, Pyrrha, what languages do you speak?
1 second. Sorry about that.
Was it a little cold outside?
14 degrees.
I also roll Arcana.
Hugs, Pyrrha.
Sure.
Val, what languages do you speak?
He's getting it.
Not loading apparently.
Nope, he doesn't know it either.
There we go.
Would you like to roll an Arcana? There's there's a big guy on the edge. And Crumb, you're the only one who gets it. That's an Afridi.
Oh, shit. Crump would also know what they are because of slavery.
And he
Oh.
points the skimmer towards it and seems to give a large command out in this Ingen, is what it is. And y'all can roll some initiative.
Sir, yes, sir.
That's the fire language! I have a form that speaks that!
Too bad you don't realize it's the fire language.
I know! But if I did... Oh, these are the things that like to have harems, right?
Yes! The thing I wanted to make Crystal part of the harem. Or harem.
Oh.
Well, let's just hand over Joshua or Jocelyn and get on our way. I'm waiting for everyone to finish because I
They
have
have
advantage.
actually offered you that.
Did they actually offer?
You don't know if only you spoke the language.
I feel like they did. Where? Squint.
So, I got everyone in initiative?
Hang on, I just got to change it to a 17.
Oh, crap. Good?
Not my fault he has advantage. Actually, it is. Okay.
So, we'll go to some battle music. How about that?
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Alright. Let's see, what is the movement on these things? So that one pops up there. This one makes it to there. They're all coming down. They're all these ones are all double moving. That's right. This one would have gone to there. So they all double moved. Those ones all double moved. They came down off this ledge to your left. 30. Gets to there. And there. So they're going to double move to do this and this. And then... those ones are moving through there, and these ones go... Okay, they do not get to attack this turn because all of them double moved. Foul. You see, like, the... Okay. There's something with this.
And no Firefly, I don't speak it.
Okay.
Alright.
Level 5.
Level 5 on your armor Agassiz.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I cannot think of anything right now.
Alright. Kron.
Hello. I'm going to shoot at... I'm going to shoot at Red. Since this clearly isn't going to end peaceful.
Okay. Red.
Just making sure I have so many attacks. Okay, so... first...
22 will hit.
22. I'm at disadvantage.
Yes, you are. They're all surrounded by areas of light obscurement as the sand kicks up around them. Like mini
Even with-
sandstorms.
Even
Yep.
with sharpshooter?
It's obscurement, not cover.
Oh, okay. So, that's that. And, do I gain sneak attack for having someone within 5 feet?
Yes, you do.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my second attack. I'm gonna gauge the
I'm 18 lit. 40 will actually drop. It's kind of coalesces in a pile of sand.
He squints. He remembers fighting things that turned to sand before. They came back. That's his.
Oh, actually, it just it does. There is no wind because you had radiant damage.
Oh, awesome.
It's dead.
It's dead. It's double dead. Okay.
Double dead.
Crom is going to actually use his movement and. Sorry, Pyrrha, but I think you've got that side. He's going to move over here.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
The Ifriti.
I have a question about him.
Which one of them?
Okay, just in general, would Val know about the Ifriti because he has seen one? I think
When
he
did he
saw
see the Ifriti?
on the slave island.
He would be able
Not
to
his one
know
shot.
that they are.
Would he
Definitely.
know if they're native to this plane?
They are not.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this one. Is it touch though? Let me look. Jocelyn. May I have a Constitution saving throw?
No counterspell?
If you'd like to try.
Try. Third, so I'll roll if necessary.
You will roll.
25.
And it's counterspell. Jocelyn, give me another one.
And con save, yeah?
Yeah, and yeah. Because the second one comes down.
Fair enough, yeah. 11.
Jocelyn, you fail. You are. How tall is Jocelyn normally?
6'2".
Jocelyn, female Jocelyn is 6'2".
I just made them both the same height.
She is now 3'1". Yeah, how much do you normally weigh?
I haven't decided that.
And that would have been a 15 for the Constitution save.
Still a fail.
No, I was just letting you know because
Yeah.
of the aura.
Yeah. So this way, you have disadvantage on strength checks, saving throws. Your weapons are all reduced in size. The weapons are reduced, target attacks and deal with them. Less damage. Can't reduce damage below 1.
Okay.
So there's a mini Jocelyn.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So now your turn.
Okay, well, this was interesting. I'm sorry, I'm just in like, tiny shock.
Oh, yeah. You are.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Sure.
Okay. In hand. Interposing on this guy right here. Right here.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Level 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're counterspelled.
Mm-hmm. That's what, yeah. Tiny Jocelyn starts swearing multiple times.
At like 3 octaves higher.
Yeah, exactly. And then she's at 3 octaves higher and for her bonus action, Spires Pyrrha.
Sev, Crom shouts, "Mind your manners, young girl."
Okay. Ooh, that's okay. That's my turn. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Pyrrha.
Alrighty. Pyrrha is going to. First priority would be taking care of the things that are directly threatening her friends, so she's going to call for some friends, some buddies.
Counterspell.
Okay.
2 of them.
Alright.
They are slavers. They have fought paladins and bards before. That's 3rd level, right?
That's third
It's
level.
an automatic, yeah, okay. Otherwise, I'd roll for it. That's your action.
Yep.
Anything as a
And-
bonus? Still bonuses.
As bonus, I am going to try to call a spiritual weapon.
Since you lost the spell slot from Counterspell, you did cast a spell as your action.
That's right, I wouldn't
Fizzled,
be
so
able to
you
do
wouldn't
it.
be able to, yeah.
Alrighty, that's all that I can do.
Okay, Misura.
That's me!
What is you?
Nobody's hurt. I don't really have lots of room. Those things look weird. Are they human? Or humanoid? Probably are.
Probably at one point. They're pretty much skeletons right now. Skeletons, like, you would have probably learned about had you gone and found that body. Cursed existence. Sandstorm travelers.
Oh, buddy. Next time when we do something like that, I'm gonna waylay the party by hours looking at everything. I hope you realize.
I'm aware you will. Hugs.
Hugs.
All of
We
our party
appreciate-
have temporary health. They all have 12.
Cool. I guess, she's seen people try to cast and then get counterspelled. But... So they're casters. She's just gonna stab it green.
Okay. Yeah, 27 will hit. For 13 damage. Anything else?
I don't think I have enough room to shift into something big.
No, you'd have to move.
Yeah.
What is this indeed? So, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. We'll start right back with you first, Sora. Okay. What's your AC?
I think it's a 16 now that I have that leather. Because it's studded.
That's 24. On the second one.
Hey, that hits!
16 damage. Foul's about to be attacked twice. Pyrrha.
I will sentinel.
Okay, go ahead. Give me your hit. I mean, there is a small chance that you can kill it first. 29 hits.
And can I stank it?
You can, yeah. And anytime you hit it with an attack.
Alrighty. And since my last turn I didn't get to use Divine Strike, I can go ahead and use it now.
And then you just think if you'd like.
Yep. Dude.
Her AC might be 17. Forgot she has a +1 shield.
Well, the 23 still hits. Did we lose?
Oh, it's an
Nope,
18.
nope, just on mobile, okay. We're having weird stuff. Give me 1 second. Mixer? That being said, get back here. May or may not have to yell if see if someone was downloading a bunch of stuff. Foul, what's your AC?
19.
19. Dill will miss twice. This one will shift up here and also attack Foul twice. And miss twice. Crom, what's your armor class?
16 at the moment, but I can shield, so
Then because you have shield, you will now no longer see the numbers. Always whisper rolls. There will be no metagaming because you're not supposed to know the result.
that's fine.
Doesn't matter. They'll miss twice.
Alright, season 18!
Huzzah!
Huzzah, I did math!
Okay, so we're gonna have the ones that you haven't seen kind of appear now. There was a reason they didn't want the Spirit Guardians, by the way, Fulham.
I can only imagine so.
Lair. Token Lair.
Ah!
Jocelyn. Strength. See, it's actually an athletics check at disadvantage for you.
Hooray. A solid 4.
It is against them, so. It's a 22. You are grappled. 5, 10, 15, 20. And you begin being dragged away, actually at full speed.
Ah!
As the second one goes, since it wasn't in any threat, with Jocelyn. You are grappled. I need a secondary athletics, as they're going to attempt to take your your loot from you.
Oh. Oh, this should be good.
Let's see, Freddy.
9?
9. So, verse. Another 22. You have been stripped of your instrument
Okay.
and being dragged away. That will actually make this one shift here. Shift here. Pyrrha already had an attack opportunity, so they're trying to gain as many advantages as possible. So, Sora,
Yep.
you are going to take some attacks. 2 more at advantage. You're
Okay.
18, correct?
Yes.
23 will hit. The second attack was a 13, so 14 damage. Fal, you're going to take 4 more attacks.
Okay.
Natural 20, a 10, 20, and a 12.
Okay.
That is 28.
2 hits. And they each hit causes 25 points of damage.
How many temporary hit points do you have?
25.
That's just from Armor Agathis, right?
Right.
Okay, because you can't have 2 sources.
Nope.
So you did not. So what you're saying is you don't. Just so that you're aware, if this is the way we're playing it, you never take your own temporary hit points.
As
Because
long
they
as
have-
the
if you're going to cast Armor of Agathis, you
Right.
can't have 2 stacking temporary hit points. So,
right.
so how many hit points is in Armor of Agathis right now?
25.
Okay, so it will take. You'll take 11 actual damage, and each hit gives them 25 damage of cold.
Right.
Okay, that will actually hit. So that's him. Okay. He took that. You took 11. And then Pyrrha. You're going to take 4 attacks. What's your AC?
With this other armor, it is
With 18?
yes.
Alright, they're all at advantage because it's the one on either side of you. So they had advantage. 2 hits. 3 hits. At advantage. Because they always roll like at least one with like no higher than a 10. 23. 30 points of damage total, Pierre. To you.
Alrighty.
And that takes us to Fal.
Well, with Jocelyn getting pulled away, and I can't get to her. Banishment, level 5, I can hit both of the Ifriti.
Okay. They are going to... They will not have a counterspell.
They get a charisma saving throw, DC 23.
22 is a fail. The other one succeeds. This one fizzles out. Oh, this is going to be bad for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
it for
let
me.
me just. I'm gonna switch their positions. Okay.
Okay.
There's a reason for this. It's because that one is the I did Internator, right?
Okay.
And that's the guy in Internator. You banished the guy in Internator. Damn it, Val. That's why we can't have nice things. So, that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Yeah, they say something in Ingen and point to you.
Crumb sees this all, of course, right?
Uh-huh.
God damn it, Fal. Crumb's turn now, so he's gonna start with the shooting. Right now it's a toss-up between shooting at one of the guys dragging Jocelyn away or keeping Fal alive. Sorry, I'm gonna have to keep Fal alive. We can always try find you later. Bonus action to Hunter's Mark, red-green.
Okay.
Okay. And first.
Yep, you can roll damage and hit Val. It's
Sorry, Val.
31 damage in a con save, Val. You are fine.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Fal. Same guy.
That does it.
And Hunter's Mark.
35.
And sneak attack. Because it's someone within 5 feet.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yep.
Has it fizzled out?
Nope.
Really don't want to do this so soon, but action surge. Shoot the same guy again.
Roll me damage. Foul, 36 damage and another con save.
God damn it. Again, sorry, Fal.
Ow.
This is why Crom doesn't go out that much. He tends to kill allies a bit more.
And he pops, you lose concentration.
Does the thing pop back in?
Oh, yeah.
So it's native to this plane.
No. You need to maintain concentration for 1 minute or it comes back.
That's the whole thing. That's why concentration's
Oh.
important.
Yeah, the second you lose concentration, he comes back to where he was. 1 minute and then
That's
they
right.
stay there. But they have plane shift anyways. They can just plane. He can plane shift himself back.
That's why I was trying. That's why I was trying to get rid of the guy next to you. So
All right,
at least
your
one
fourth
attack
and final attack.
Drum roll, please.
15's to hit though. For 35.
Hang on, and
Doesn't matter. He's dead. He's 31.
okay.
Just gonna put these over here. Oh, I forgot to move these other ones.
Other ones.
Yeah, there's 2 on the side.
I just realized our healer has been dragged away too. I may have made the wrong call.
Fal's your healer. Celestial Warlock.
Oh, thank Christ. I mean,
Ifrithi's turn. Oh, there's so many things they could do. No one else has
I have counterspell.
Okay, are you gonna try and counterspell one of these?
The first one,
The first one?
Yep.
Okay.
level 5.
Level 5. I gotta see what this spell is level wise.
Yeah, everything I cast is at level 5.
Yep. I'm just looking to see what the thing is. Okay, you counterspell the first one. But the second one, however, does go off. And it decides that the Crom might be a little bit of a problem. So go here. As it
My question
conjures
is-
itself
For them or for my party?
A fire elemental.
Hey!
And I will roll him into turn order right now.
How come he can do that? Because that's awesome.
Because that's one of their spells.
That's so cool!
It is below. It's actually the last thing in turn order. Okay. That's this one with the one that got it off, so that you guys know. Jocelyn, you're being dragged away. How are you doing?
Sev, I'm attuned to my kazoo.
Not if you're attuned to your Das Loot.
I don't need to be attuned to it to get its effects.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do.
You are. That is your attunement item. Your attunement. You cannot cast anything other than cantrips.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. I saw it. Okay, never mind. Then I guess my bright idea was gone. Multiple high-pitched swear words.
Being dragged away.
Yeah, multiple high-pitched swear words. Let's see. What else? I can't do anything. That's it.
You got nifty cantrips?
Vicious Mockery is this cantrip. Red
Literally-
blue, or red orange? Which one?
Which one looks more hurt?
Neither have you taken a lick of damage.
Ah,
They went to the
perfect.
ground.
Perfect. Can we? Yeah, just vicious. Just mock this one. I don't.
Okay, fair.
She's just swearing at it like.
It will
Oh,
fail, so roll damage.
I rolled it. I got horrible damage too.
5 damage. It's a start, man. It's a start.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna.
at least they're not beating on you.
I guess so.
So that is Jocelyn's turn.
She.
Yeah, it's your action, so yeah.
She
Can't
is
break the
going.
grapple.
Yeah, she's just gonna inspire Krom. And that's her second bardic Diagon, so. Yeah, that's a turn.
Both. Let me just mark this one as. Give me a second, just so I remember which one has which. There we go. Okay. That is Jocelyn. Pyrrha!
Okay, Pyrrha would like to try again because presently she's basically surrounded.
Counterspell.
She's going for 5th level.
Okay. The first one will roll. 20. Dispelled.
Okay.
1 and 2. Okay. I'm just trying to keep track in my head because it's not actually on the sheet. I put these because this was supposed to be an all-A rank.
Yep, sadly, such a thing does not exist in Fro.
That's Pyrrha. And Krom, technically. And Tyvin.
And Jacob.
And Jacob. Don't forget Jacob.
Can't put 2 of them in the same game, though.
I know. I'm just
You do
saying.
this?
Hugs.
Hey, Rex.
Any bonus actions?
Most of her bonus actions are basically garbage, especially since most of her bonus action spells she can't do anything with. Yeah, basically I can't do anything with any of my bonuses because they're all spells, so it would end up being part of the...
And you haven't taken enough damage to a healing potion?
I haven't needed a healing potion yet, no.
Okay. Sora. Can't summon bears.
I know. I counterspelled.
No bears.
No bears. I mean, I could turn into something itty bitty, but that wouldn't help.
I mean, it'd help you,
Well, yeah,
in theory.
in theory, I guess.
Until they grab you and start carrying you away.
Right. Just turn into something like a marmoset. They just pick me up, put me on their shoulder. I would. No. I think it's 2.
Swing
I'm
the
too
blade.
big.
You have a 5% chance of killing something instantly, anyways.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna whisper something to you, Seth.
I mean, I'll try.
In or out again on Discord or
On Roll20.
That
No.
5%.
because
That's 5%.
because we
Sorry.
played the hard edge.
Okay.
A 13 on which color?
The green one!
The green one. It's still a hit. These are not hard to hit, guys. Sometimes you overthink it. That's 16 damage.
Except if you're Crom surrounded by teammates.
Well, yeah, because they have the thing. They're built to not be taking ranged damage. That's Sora. Anything else?
But I mean, bonus, you take a healing potion.
Okay. Well, that's your
Might
turn.
as well.
Fire Elemental's turn. Hey, Crommy.
Do you want a hug? Is this what you want?
You're about to get one.
A nice warm hug.
So it's gonna make 2 touch attacks at you. Where does that reach? No, it's gonna
That
do this
touch.
first. It is now occupying all of your squares. So,
Does it have to make a check to do that first? Or do we have to make a
No.
check to stop it from doing that?
no, because it can engulf. Oh no, this one doesn't. So it's gonna stay here then. Sorry, and it's just gonna try and beat on you. Neither hit, I assume, correct?
Neither hit, thankfully.
Okay. That is its turn. The Accursed Defiler. Gonna go like that. So, Sora, you are going to take at least 2 attacks at advantage, okay? From Green. You and Green are having a grand old time.
That makes sense, yeah. I stab it stabs me. Is it?
Your
Is
AC
it like?
is at 18?
Yeah!
Okay,
If
so
I
you're
did
gonna hit
right.
it twice, 18 damage.
Okay.
And maybe a Constitution saving throw. You do have the +4 from Pyrrha.
Yay!
Nothing else happens to you. So Fallen, red, yellow's attacking Fal. I'm working the left side down and doing them at the same time. So this would be your first opportunity to slammy.
Get a sentinel. Alright, I will go ahead and do that. And I will give it a little bit of stank to help it feel a little better about itself.
Okay. That is a hit. 4. That is a kill because of Radiant. So these first 2 foul are not an advantage. Because Pyrrha was able to break it up. And they will both miss. Now 2 more attacks at advantage. Both will hit in 21 and 26.
Yep.
So I need a con save from you. And you'll take 32 damage. You are fine
I'm
with that?
still up.
Okay. The other one will attack you twice. They basically, the way they're built. Your AC is a what?
Oh yeah, 19.
You maintain not to get damaged. Red, pink will move up and attack you as well, Fal.
Okay.
Miss and miss at advantage.
Thank you.
Purple will attack you without advantage. Miss and a hit.
And I'm down.
10 damage.
However, wait a minute. That's when I make a death throw, so it doesn't happen yet. Death save.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah, there's a problem with that though. And he's gonna find out that problem today. Here, you're going to take 4 attacks at advantage. Miss, and you're at 18.
Yes.
So the second one hits 11 damage. And then the second guy will hit you twice and need a con save. You can't fail the con save, I don't think.
Yeah, I've got a 13.
Yeah, you can't fail the con save. 28 damage on the second. The problem with that ability, and I will explain it to you now. If it seems that every time you knock down, you can spring up with Divine Radiance, things are going to keep hitting you while you're down. And you can only do it once a long rest. Intelligent enemies will start killing you outright.
Then, yeah, I'd stay down if that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
if
It's up to a death fail. Sometimes you're going to need to do it. You remember, it says when you fail a death save.
okay.
So, Jocelyn, it's not your turn. Oh, it is your turn now.
Oh,
Jocelyn, that's fine. Is it when you fail or when you succeed? When you make a death save at the start of your turn, you can instead. So you're taking your death save.
yeah.
It's one of those. I would wait until you
Necessary.
failed one at least. Jocelyn, there's this big red portal of fire that you're being dragged to. You're pretty sure they can throw you through it next turn.
I can't.
Just I'm letting you know because they're moving you on their turn. There's a reason why they reduced you. It's so they can move you easy.
Yeah.
That is smart, I have to say. Zor's kind of impressed.
Crow, it's your turn. You can no longer see Jocelyn.
Bye, Jocelyn! That was out of character. In character, Crom's probably freaking the hell out because, oh shit, I've lost one.
Slavers.
Yeah, slavers. He doesn't like slavers. He's gonna take a shot at this guy.
Which guy is that?
The
3D on the left.
The guy who's holding concentration on the fire dude.
Which one is that?
The one who,
I'm not telling you which one
weird-
it is.
who would have saw him make weird hand gestures.
They both keep making weird hand gestures. They've been counterspelling
That is true.
and casting spells every turn. So I mean, they both are.
You shoot the closest
Okay.
one. I don't know if he can hit or not. Just a hit. Just a hit. He's gonna bonus action move his Hunter's Mark to him first.
Okay.
And
Because you have that. Link me close quarter combat, please.
close quarter combat.
The thing that gives you the reason you're not taking disadvantage.
Yeah, 1 second. I didn't fill it out. It was
From what?
I can't remember what sheet it was. Light dark. I have it.
I need you to copy the text to me.
And proceeds to paste it in my thing. There you go.
Yeah, that's. That's for shooting it. You still have disadvantage. That's if you're shooting the one next to you. The way I read it. You're trying to make any attacks at close quarters. Meaning that the target you're attacking, not if you're next to something shooting far.
But the whole trained ignoring cover and that kind of thing makes it sound like
Which is still, yeah. It gives you basically the benefits of sharpshooter. It's the broken fighting style. which it always
Yeah, it
has
is.
been. That's why it's
It
why it's not allowed anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only if you were attacking one next to you, so you still have disadvantage shooting fire away from it.
Okay.
It's
Does
it's
it
so
fit-
that you can shoot point blank.
Yeah. Does a 15 hit him?
It misses.
Misses.
Yep, their AC is higher.
He's just gonna shoot the fire elemental now.
Okay. And I gotta read the wording on theirs too.
God damn it! Does a 15 hit the fire elemental?
It does. It touches its melee attack. Technically, you don't take damage because even though you're in melee range, it's not a melee attack. It's a range attack technically. So, that being said, that is your turn, correct?
Yeah, that's 40 points of damage.
All right. The Ifriti does gonna throw flames. They're gonna throw them at Sora.
I have resistance!
20 hits,
Yeah.
so you'll take 7.
Ow.
They'll notice that you do not take. You seem to be resistant. They say
Yeah.
they start speaking between each other, and they hurl it at Crumb. 19 to
That's
24,
fair.
Crumb.
That's fair. I'm sure they're used to throwing fire and it hurting more.
Yeah, exactly. You may have slightly rose in their ranks.
Sorry?
That's a good thing.
Oh.
Based on Crumbs, that's 27, 31 points of damage, Crumb. Takes us to Jocelyn.
Yeah. I mean, could I try and grab my loot and cast a spell quickly, or no?
That's your action to try and grab your loot.
They'll just grab it back. So
Okay, so it is an athletics check at disadvantage.
okay, I'll
Reverse
use
that.
the. Yeah, I guess I'll use the advantage, so it'll be rolling evens.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll use my inspiration.
Can you inspire yourself without having your focus? I'm just
Yeah.
a genuine question I'm asking.
That's what it's. That's what it is. It's
No,
words,
it,
not magic.
it goes under. Hold on, it's an actual question I have. It's not against you. It's just because it's the first time we've had it happen. So let me just go to Bard real quick. I want to make sure it's not considered you still have to have a focus or something with it.
Okay.
That's it. So 50. Nope. Too far. Too far. You're not a cleric. You are a bard. Bardic inspiration. Bonus action. No, it does. It does not say. Okay. So you end up actually getting your hands back on your loot as your action.
Okay, then.
That is your
Yeah, but I don't know. It sounded like this where I wish I was a sorcerer. Quicken spell.
Do you have bonus spells?
I-
Yes. Since you haven't
don't-
cast a spell.
The only bonus spell I have is Healing Word. I guess.
And you haven't taken any damage. And unless you want to heal the guy you viciously mocked.
No, I mean,
You could call out.
I'm sure she's just screaming the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
but-
So we can find her. Never mind.
She has been screaming.
Is that the turn?
I get. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Bonus action.
You already
Potion
used
of Gash. No. Oh, no? What, my bonus action was used?
Yeah, you're starting at 14th level when you make an ability check. Is that
Yeah,
not a
but-
bonus action?
It is not. No.
I thought it was a bonus to use your own. Okay,
It
so what do you
doesn't-
use?
It's not any action. Sev, your quote. You may never use this in your entire career.
You cannot grab it.
I can't grab
You've
it.
already done that object interaction. I mean, you can grab it right now. Like, you can grab it out. You won't be able to drink it. You can grab it out of your bag.
Then I
I mean, you're being grappled, and I gave you the ability to take back your loot.
yes. Okay, fair enough. Okay, it's good that I still remember it though. That's
Yeah, so you pull out the potion of gaseous form.
I didn't pull it. Well,
You can pull it out if you want.
would I pull it out?
I would suggest pulling it out before.
That's yeah. Okay.
Yes or no? I just need to know.
You
Did you pull it out or did you not? You can either do it all at one next time, or and the risk is obviously they take it.
You know
your
what?
call.
I'll do it. I have no hope in the first place, so this gives me some
Okay,
hope.
okay. Pyrrha!
Okay. Pyra knows full well that apparently her buddies are not going to show up. So she has to rely on the one thing that she is particularly good at.
Swinging the hammer?
Swinging a hammer.
Okay.
I am going to start with orange, and I'm going to go one by one for each person that I come across.
So you're gonna hit each one of them once? Or
Uh,
try and finish
I'm
off
basically
one?
trying to make distance.
Okay.
I will try to take out orange because I'm pretty sure that was the one that first tried to hit File.
It has.
So,
Continue.
Boop, boop.
That does hit. Why are... Let's see. Give me 1 second. There we go. Changed up the music. Give it a little bit more tempo. I don't think I want to answer that now, Laz. So what is that in total?
That is 25.
Okay, he is still up.
He is still up. Okay. I will hit purple,
Okay,
and I'm going to stank it.
okay. That's a hit. Uh, 8, 12, 27, 33.
And that one's still up.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to War Priest, and I am going to hit purple again with another stank.
Purple again. Okay.
Yep.
Hits. 16, 24, 37, 40. Still up.
Little bastards.
Not very well, but still up.
Alrighty.
That's turn.
That is turn.
Hey, Sora.
Hey, Macarena! Hey, Val! You're really, really, really hurt.
Some might say he's not conscious.
Ah,
Some might say he's bleeding out on the ground behind you.
well, that's terrible. Let's do Cure Wounds at 5th level.
Okay. $37, Fal.
Thank you.
Anything as a bonus?
She's gonna drink a greater.
Okay. Brings us.
Could she, as her free, can she see the direction where, I know
No
she,
clue where you just hear screaming echoing off caves at this point.
where's Jocelyn?
Ah.
So, Crummy, buddy old pal. Miss and a miss, right? Or you 18 hit.
An 18 would hit. I'm not going to shield it because I can see the roll. So.
You'll take 12 fire damage and be lit on fire. You will take 3 fire damage because it's the first rolls. Every turn until you get put out.
Okay.
And he will hit his buddy for just 9 because they can't actually be lit on fire, so 7. But he will hit his buddy. Accursed Defilers. Pyrrha, purple's going for foul.
I think I'm gonna have to hit him back.
Roll if you hit it, kill it. Yeah, dead.
Yeah, I think my freaking weapon with the plus 16
Jocelyn-
ends up being a hit anyway.
We'll do this because it's operations. Just get that out of the way. I need an athletics check from you.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this now. I'm using my Peerless skill on.
On one of them.
I can't use it on both. It doesn't state. Okay, not using on that one.
No, you can on both.
Okay. Like a second one?
Yeah, I'd resolve it. So second one.
Ugh.
Your loot is taken again. You maintain to hold on to the potion as you are hurled through the fiery vortex.
Alright.
And they begin to 5, 10. I will get to you and what you see here in a second. And they begin to move back.
Okay.
This one's concentration is down. So I can make it a secondary target. Okay. They have gone. I'm going to start with Sora. Sora, you're getting attacked twice by Green. Who's kind of disappointed you didn't hit him.
I know.
One attack.
I'm sorry.
9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yellow is
Shoot.
going to attack Foul at advantage. Because he's still on the ground.
Yep.
Both hit, 20 and 23. That is 23 damage to you, Foul, and a con save. With a +4 based on Pyrrha. You are safe. Blue, actually, that one's going to move there. And also attack Foul. No. Actually, look at this. I forgot about this ability. It's gonna stand right here. Pyrrha and Foul. Go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws. Foul, you're at disadvantage because you're prone.
Okay.
Pyrrha, you'll take half.
17.
17. You will also look for its DC.
Is it fire or ice?
Nope.
Okay.
14, I think.
It's a DC 14. So you all both take half of 27, as literally the winds kick up and slice through, cutting you. So that is 13 damage to each of you.
I am at 1.
You're at 1. All right. Pink will do the same thing. Both of you can make me
There's no way I can survive it.
dexterity saves. Yeah. Foul, you're unconscious.
0.
Pyrrha, that's with the 4 you just passed. You'll take 12. And these two grab Foul and start carrying him away. Crom, you do not have a. You do not have
I
a
have-
melee. You do not have a melee weapon out.
I have Warcaster.
You can cast a spell if you want.
I think. Let me just double check.
However, you don't have a free hand.
Yeah, no, I
Rose
don't.
two-handed.
I don't have Warcaster. Never mind me.
So that is their turn. Foul. That is not a non-natural 20. Because he's got the 1 in the
What?
death save.
Where
Because
does
you
the
have a
one-
ring of protection.
Ah.
And that is a save.
Okay.
So that is 1 success at least. Crumb.
First attack on the fire elemental.
Okay. Which still hits. Because they have a shit ass AC. 37. It's looking rough.
Slope. Okay.
Doesn't look like you can survive another one of those.
Second attack.
Which is it. And a kill.
And there's no one around me, so tap. Over here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Don't you have another attack?
No.
No.
Oh.
He's got too many multi-classes.
Oh. Never mind, I'll ask you later. Why did you move up?
Trying to stop Foul.
Oh.
The Ifriti. Oh, they're evil. Oh, they're so evil, though. I have to read the spell. This could be really mean. Is it willing creatures only? Yes. Oh! Oh, it can be done this way. Oh, crap, it sees that bow. It does not like that bow. The Ifriti's gonna move here. To gain advantage. It's your armor class, Crumb. Happy?
You're muted, Epi.
You're muted, Abby. Did his net die?
I don't know. Oh, they'll both do it because they both have it. Moves up. I now need Abby. They do something that you don't know what it's going to be, Pierre, until... Jocelyn, you
figure-
find yourself up elsewhere? It's your turn, Pierre.
Yay! Good God. Sitting there looking at my options. None of them look good.
By the way,
I
he would
guess.
have moved back down here. I just moved him up quickly. He wouldn't have moved into range with you.
He knows
Not-
better than to
he's not
go close to
stupid.
fire.
Based on what they just did, they're not stupid creatures.
Yeah.
They did a really mean thing.
To Crom.
Potentially.
I guess I'll end up doing swings again.
Okay.
Starting with orange.
I don't think they can do it to any of you. That will be just a complete miss. We'll say that you don't hate yourself.
Yay!
But you cannot Divine Smite on this turn.
Okay.
I'll let you make a second swing. Yeah, they can only do it once each. Okay. The first one failed, so. That is 21 on Orange. Orange is dead.
Yay! And let's see. Will she want to try to do anything for bonus? I will try to do a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, they won't. As the quick spell, they'll let it go. They haven't been stopping.
Okay.
Like they didn't counterspell Sora's healing.
Yeah.
They could have.
Alrighty.
But they didn't.
Oh yeah, they could have, but they didn't. Yeah.
I will try to whack this guy with a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Double hit. It's at base level because you didn't state it earlier. There you go. That is brings us to the end of Pyrrha's turn and Sora.
Sora.
Jocelyn has been thrown through a flaming portal. Crom was touched and he needs to make a save.
Sora would look to. I can't though.
You watch Crom blink out of existence, Spirit. It's not banishment.
Which do they both have Foul, or are they carrying him like firemen carry, or what?
Yeah, they're kind of both.
One has the feet, one has the.
Yep. Yeah, because he's full size.
She. Aren't they not being able to cast new spells in turn? She would. She can see him, or at least I can see his token. I've got it. Nobody's. Bonus action, healing word to Foul. 4th level.
Yeah, they haven't grappled, so they'll not be honest. So let it go.
I know. If I had.
Pyrrha and Sora, since you're both spellcasters, I'll give you a free Arcana check from each on what just happened to Crom. Sora just meets the level of the spell. He just got plane shifted somewhere. He was just thrown through the planes. He doesn't come back from that. He needs to find his own way back.
In that case. Sora would look to Pyrrha. Get him up. And she has room. Bonus action. She's gonna shift. This is probably a stupid idea.
Well, you use your bonus to heal Foul, didn't you?
I don't know. See, Crom's gone now.
There's no saving Crom. Like, Crom is off the board. In this confrontation, to make this easier for you, there is no saving Jocelyn, there is no saving Crom. They are pieces off the board. There's no need to worry about them. You worry about them after the battle.
Okay, I could do that. It's just
to make it simpler for all of you guys. That is what you need to think about. You have one member down, and there's 3 of you, and you're not looking. The action economy is against you.
like I can heal him, but then they're just gonna carry him away,
But
and
he can resist compared to not being able to resist.
okay. And they didn't take any of his stuff, so okay, I'll heal him.
In theory, whatever staff he had is probably on the ground next to you. But he still has his robes and stuff. Not knowing what his focus is. And that's just being honest. When you fall unconscious, you know,
Yeah.
we've always said, you know, I get back up, I grab my weapon, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've always taken that.
The reason Jocelyn had hers with her is she was physically taking them all conscious because they get reduced on.
Yeah.
Does that mean I would have dropped the rod as well?
The rod, whatever you had as you were
Yeah.
you know, wielding, arms out, whatever is in your hands is technically on the ground next to Sora.
Okay.
But generally, I think you know your focus I think is a necklace or something. So
Right.
you're within. You just won't get the bonuses from your DC will be lower by 2
Yeah, sword, get him up.
or something.
Because, I mean,
Great.
she can see him, so 5th level.
And they're not gonna. I mean, actively they're saving their counter spells for other things.
Should do it 4th level. 18.
18 healing to Foul. So Foul, you're conscious and you feel yourself being, you know, the bouncing.
Yeah.
I mean, if she has a free... they might not know, though. I don't know what healing word looks like. I don't want to tip them off. I don't know if they even care.
No, you just scream out Foul.
Foul!
It's a word.
Okay.
It's harder to catch. That's how I've always played it. Something that's only a verbal component is harder to catch. Because all you have to do is say the word quickly, and it happens. Where when you have the somatics, that's when I generally get them more. That's how I've always played it. As a DM. For monsters.
When they got hit, when that, one of them got hit by that earth elemental thing, did it look like the fire affected them?
The fire, yeah, definitely hurt the defilers. It did. They weren't susceptible or vulnerable or resistant. They're just normal.
It looked like I got hit by fire. Okay.
It looks like
I
if you
just-
burn some sand. So.
They're springy though. I'm just gonna stab. I'm gonna stab something. I'm gonna stab green.
I must stab something. Love it. Go. Here comes the natural 20. 16's a hit though. For 16, you are whittling this thing down. Alright, that is the end of Sora's turn.
Yes.
Foul! Give me athletics or an acrobatics. They're trying to move you. And technically, they're not aware that you just got... Not super intelligent here. They will not one. Foul, they drop you.
Excellent.
Give me a secondary athletics or acrobatics, your choice. As they're going to try and grab you again. But technically... they'll roll a 9. Foul skittering around, unable to be grabbed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They need to double move to get around you. In terms of for them, so they do not actually get a chance to grab you. You are technically, I would say, since you beat them twice, and the second one at disadvantage, you skittered up to your feet. I'll give you on your feet, by the way.
Okay.
Sora.
Yeah.
These 2 move here. Pyrrha, these 2 move here. So they're each going to attack you guys at advantage. And they're in such a way that, sorry Pyrrha, but you don't get your reaction.
Yep.
However, you get rid of a bunch of them. So Sora, that's going to be 2 hits. You need a con save. You do get the +4.
Okay.
I'm sorry that both of them are natural 20s.
Me too. Do I need 2 or just 1?
Just 1. It's
Okay.
twice. It's 23, 27, 33 points of damage from the first attacks on you. The second one will miss and hit. So no con save and another 11 damage. Then we go to Pyrrha. So Pyrrha, that's 2 hits, so a con you can't fail. Doesn't matter. So you take 20 damage from the first person. The first one misses, and the second one hits for another 11. There's no concentration up, therefore you're fine. Foul!
Checking on something. Okay. First thing I do is bonus. Where is it? On myself, 5d6 healing.
1 plus your warlock level. Is your maximum critical. Gotcha. This is what kind of action?
Bonus.
Okay. Oh, I feel sorry. You didn't break up with the 3s.
Had to try though. And then I do, what is it called? It's new. Where is it? Not Searing Vengeance. Word of Radiance. 5 foot away from me.
Okay, what does that do?
I think. Damage, radiant damage.
Okay, we get to me.
Surround.
You'd like to use your junior cleric ability. Which one? Which one, Mira? I mean, there's a couple in there, so I just gotta ask you which one. Because you've not used any this month, have you?
Not this month.
Yeah, I didn't think so. The big potion, I think, is everyone, or the quarter healing. Each party member that is still on the map, sorry, you may heal 1/4 of your hit points, maximum. Burn Radiance Pact. You go to Divine Word, Burn Radiance with me, each creature. Okay, Constitution saving throw.
A quarter of.
That's a fail for sure. So it's 3d6.
Yep.
You roll me that 3d6. 12.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mir.
As this shines down, little spectral bears heal you. I mean, we had to do it, right? Sorry, it's Mira.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing tutus. So, that is foul. I mean, they're all hurt.
Yep.
They don't seem to be too away from injury. At the end,
I had
Val?
to do what I could. Yep, that's the end.
The Ifriti. Falster.
I
Please
actually
make
have
me-
one more. What is make a?
Please go ahead
Whatever
and make
spell.
me a... You're counterspelling it?
Yep,
Okay.
that's the last of my spells.
Falstar, please go make me... There's 2 of them. They didn't work in
Yep,
tandem.
I know.
A con saving throw. Your body does not shrink.
Cool.
Technically no longer Hunter's Marked. That brings us to Pyrrha.
Yay! Okay. Pyrrha realized that there was something that she was missing.
Oh, they both
Something
noticed.
that
Go ahead.
she had not used since the battle against the dragon for Marcus. Guardian of Faith.
Don't know if he's
It's
still
a ver-
in. Yeah, I don't know
it's
if
a
he's still-
verbal.
He is. I know it's a verbal. These guys get a little bit more. Yeah, as long as it's not directed at them, they wouldn't bother kind of spelling. They don't care
Yep.
about these things.
They couldn't counterspell any. Never mind. It was their turn. They got the reaction back, right? Or is it because they used it on their turn?
They
wouldn't
haven't
have it?
counterspelled.
Yeah, they counterspelled what Val. No, that was Val. Never mind. I don't understand. Okay.
Yes, hugs.
Hugs.
There's too many things with counterspell.
So are you putting it on your top of yourself?
I am putting it on top of this guy right here.
I'm just gonna make one dexterity save for all of them. They'll fail. So it does what, 60 damage?
Yes.
Yep.
So 20, 20, and 20. As I hit 3 of them.
Yay!
And disappears immediately. Alright, Pieta.
You mean Sora?
Yeah, either Pier or Saw. Just something with an in it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
you.
She would. I can't do that now. That's the different spell. She'll.
Make a decision.
As a. This is.
Six seconds.
I know. As a bonus.
We're about keeping yourselves up. That's the key right now.
Yeah.
Swing and heal, swing and heal.
Swing and heal. She's gonna swing at
Green.
the green one. Yep. Might as well.
Hits. Almost down. And heal if you'd like.
Yeah. She'll do one of her superior. Nice.
There you go. Okay. This being said, this has a very specific order of events. Sorry, you may get an attack of opportunity.
She will take it. Because if it's green leaving, I
It's
mean,
green leaving.
no.
It's green and yellow leaving, technically. That hits.
No.
That's enough to kill by one.
Yes,
You finally got green.
finally.
The rest of the accursed defilers will go off after the readings start. Foul, you are surrounded.
Yep. How many?
There's
Or is it
4.
automatic?
No.
It's your turn.
It's your turn. They've held
Oh.
turn.
Oh.
They have held their turn. Those 4. There is a specific order of events happening. And the others are providing cover.
Word of Radiance.
Okay?
It's my action.
I'll make the con save. I don't...
It's a
They
20.
could nat 20 and... Oh, it's 20?
Yep.
Still fell.
Okay. So they take 11.
Yep.
So... Bonus, I'll take a greater healing.
Okay.
Another 10.
Alright. That turn.
And I'm actually going to try and run for it.
You are you?
Yep.
looks at the actual dynamic lighting. In which direction? Trying to go south? Gonna try and squeeze through that rock?
Yep.
Okay, give me a, since you're being attacked, go ahead and give me an athletics or an acrobatic. Athletics. Try and squeeze. You'll have the chance, and let's see if you're still up.
Yep.
As they will actually go ahead and use all their sand slashes. So I need 4 dexterity saves. 4 dexterity saves. Okay, so pass, fail, pass, fail. Okay. So 12 damage from the first one.
Okay.
18 damage from the second one. 9 damage from the third one. And 16 damage from the final.
I'm still up.
So two squares for this, so that's 10 feet. 15 to get here. Are you moving past him?
Yeah.
So he will take his attack. $25
That's
hits
a
you.
hit. I'm down.
20 damage. Okay. Does change things actually.
Am I here or still back
You're
where
right. You fall at the square he can hit you. Right here. I'd say you're spinning around and he hits you at that point as you're trying to get to that
Okay.
square. Okay?
Yep.
Alright. That's the end of Foul's turn. This Ifrit is actually just going to pick him up then. And carry him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Gets there. This one gets off the map and vanishes because not having to carry Foul. These 4 come here for 1 turn. And Pyrrha.
Yay. Oh, Lord. Sitting there looking at things going, I don't know if anything's going to even matter at this point. I guess I'll try doing Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
Which goes off because they can't counterspell you.
Yay.
24 damage. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
They're going to fail terribly and take 24 damage. Alright. That's your action.
Let's see if she can do anything worth doing. Not by much. She can get to here and be able to knock some of these other guys that are over that way.
So you're gonna try, yeah. So let me, you're gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity. Let me just do
Yep.
those first.
Get over here, make sure I get the measurement right.
Miss and a hit.
Alrighty.
8 bludgeoning, you can't fail that save. And they'll all take 24. So I'm gonna roll the save. Okay. Brings us to Sora.
Can't see my party.
No, because Pierre's behind the boulder.
That worries me. So, she's gonna move over here.
Okay, yeah, avoiding the contact from the other 3.
Yeah. Now I can't see Foul and them. Are they somewhere else?
Yeah, but he's being carried away.
And I can't see him. Yeah. I was gonna. I mean, I was gonna heal him, but I can't. So there's
You can hold your action to see if Pierre can break through and run after him. It's an option.
That's what she'll do.
Foul.
I'm actually going to use it.
Okay. So 20.
And then I'm going to try and
There's
get
no
away.
save? I thought there was a save.
When you make a death saving throw at the start of your turn, you can instead bring back to your feet.
Okay, he'll take 20 damage. So you're using your action to try and break grapple?
Yep.
Okay. You look at your hands. You've been shackled, by the way.
Okay.
Just sheer wear. They didn't need to enlarge or reduce you. He is a size larger.
Yep.
He holds you down. Just squeezes in. You do have half your hit points back, though. Finally, you also look up and
That's
see a
gonna be-
large red portal.
Yep.
And, yeah. Make prepare con saves. On the both casting at you. The first one fails. You're half your size. And
The
you
medicals fall off.
They do, actually. You didn't need to make the second one. You already.
Oh, okay.
They can't. It only does. They don't have multiple stacks. So the second one doesn't need it. You are thrown through this red portal.
Yep.
You land with a thud, and the two Ifritis go behind. That is the thing. So these guys are gone with Foul. These guys all here, Pyrrha. Roll me your thing. You might kill them first. These ones all vanish with the wind. I'm just gonna see if there's any go. Pass or fail, there's not, and they disappear with the wind because you're not in melee with any of them. So, the battle dies down. As Pierre and Sora, you look around and it's just the two of you.
Pyrrha looks towards Sora, visibly shaking as she's basically white knuckling with her gauntlet, gripping her hammer.
We will find them.
How?
I don't know. We'll research Ifriti. Creatures, I guess, if we don't know what they are. You do know they're Ifriti, right? Out of character.
I think
I thought someone got the thing.
Crom did say they were Ifriti. He said they did.
Yeah. We can research. Try and see where they went, where they go. We can head back to the city, we can head back to the guild.
I can certainly take us home. This isn't exactly how I wanted this adventure to go.
We could go back to the city, tell some people that, hey, look, we came for this mission. We got laywayed on the road. If they have any ideas, if it's in their area, they might have had people who escaped before. They could have additional information. We could try that.
We could definitely go to the city ahead of us and
You're
end up
about
being
a
able
day
to...
from the city. All out travel, you'd make it before the day's up. Like if you guys, which I think the two of you are the type of characters that your friends are in danger, you're going to push it through the extremities, you'll be there within probably 12 to 16 hours.
Pyrrha can call up as Pegasus, so she has a 90 movement speed with that.
But even still, it's overland travel. Even at
Yeah.
90 movement speed, the Pegasus, you'll kill your Pegasus.
Well, I'm saying she would push as fast as she could.
Yeah, it's still about 25 miles a day. I'm saying,
It's a lot quicker than walking.
That's in theory. You also realize that there's dragons, and you'll be traveling. If you don't stay on the road, you'll be traveling.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a lot better than walking. Being on foot, having a 35 movement speed.
There's dragons we could be going. No one in the guild knows that they're missing right now. We can go back and report and then come back and find them.
I can do a sending to Ali, let her know that the people are missing, and we can continue towards the city and get them the document for the teleportation circle.
So you're pushing on to the city?
If Sora agrees with that path, that is what Pyro would do.
Because otherwise you're going to have to, be put out in the desert again without that teleportation circle.
Let's go. Let's get to the teleportation circle.
So Sora and Pyrrha just begin to push and push, rushing as fast as they can as they make their way towards the city itself. Wishing to see this in more of a more nice part. You guys start coming up on this bridge overlooking this massive city and templescape kind of built into this rock away from the dunes below. As they're running towards the city, a little bit tired and beaten and broken. We cut off to Miss Jocelyn and Mr. Falsar.
Okay.
Both of you, through various amounts of beating, you will be able to say how much fight you put up yourself. Have been stripped of your gear, your potions, as a number of what seems to be Ifriti and other Firekin have shackled you, dragged you, and brought you towards various holding cells. Fal and Jocelyn had like an arcana as you're trying to figure out where the hell you are.
Serious, sir.
You guys kind of get shackled next to a few others as you guys look. You're inside Mount Glum right now. You realize that sky, the smoke, everything else, and you realize that you kind of next to this other individual that's chained up, beaten, broken, and it just lets you. Well, you guys don't look as bad off as most of us.
What? How long has this been going on?
He goes, I've been here for 3 days. They bring us see points upwards, and you can see people being basically shackled and dragged down. It points towards, you see this large kind of portal. As you kind of like lean over, both of you, you realize that the volcano isn't erupting. They have created this massive sever to the elemental plane of fire, and they are literally throwing people through.
Doesn't that kill them?
No. You both can survive. They're taking slaves to work in the city of Brass.
Has anybody been able to get away?
He just looks, he goes, not since I've been here. Yeah, he's kind of resigned himself to his fate. Looks like he's probably a guard, at best. Maybe a mercenary. Definitely nowhere on the power level of anyone that you guys have worked with in your lives. He's
Right.
that, like, I get 10 HP guard. I thought about being an adventurer until I looked at my con mod. So. That's him. However, there's one more person that was kind of thrown through. Hi, Crom, are you there?
Hello.
So, Crom, find yourself, as you're thrown through, landing with a thud. Need a dexterity save. This is the point you don't nat one, by the way. You kind of skitter and slide as you grab your hand down. You look, and there's just a vortex of fire. You look through as that you kind of pull yourself back up this ledge as you were debated, and you see this large city in this basically hellscape of fire amongst you. And Crumb, you also see something. You look up in the sky as you see from the very distance of the horizon, headed towards this city, the biggest red dragon you've ever seen in your life. You figure out where the ancient red dragon's gone. And that's where we'll end it for today's session. So, ladies and gentlemen of Mixer, we'll have some more of this when we get everyone back on, as we might actually break up certain parts of this and do some RP so that we further all the storylines together, as this ended in a way not necessarily I thought it was going to, but nonetheless we have a good story to tell. Thank you very much. We might be back here with rating. I guess we're still up in the air for rating on Final Fantasy tonight. People have real life issues. We'll be back as well. So, make sure, thank you for the follows. Thank you for Mira calling in your support for your buddies. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Mixer.